All right, here we go. Big game tonight, Game 4 between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, and we are live once again on Chat Sports. Coming at you on Golden State Warriors today and the Los Angeles Lakers report. Regardless of where you are or how you're tuned in, we appreciate all of you for making our NBA playoffs coverage a part of your night, and we're only getting started here. We'll break down the ending between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks, a critical Game 4 in that Eastern Conference semifinal series. Currently, Miami leading New York 102-95 with 3:08 remaining. Producer Nick Roloff, my right-hand man, he's a big Heat fan, so of course he's going to be talking about that game in the lead-up to this huge game with a lot of implications between the Lakers and the Warriors from Crypto.com Arena in downtown Los Angeles. Let's start with this, though. Where are you watching from? We're really excited to have all of you with us. We had 384,000 people join us for Game 1. We had nearly 200,000 people join us for Game 2. We took off Game 3 because we had worked 12 straight days because of the NFL draft, but now we're here providing for the people once more. So where are you? Let us know down in the comments section. We'll start to give you some shout-outs here. Warriors Travel Coaster is in San Jose. Emmanuel Kent saying Lakers in 6. Where is Chase Sr.? I am right here. That's on the Warriors channel. And then on the Los Angeles Lakers report, we're giving you shout-outs there as well. This is our pregame show, so we'll recap what happened in Game 3, take a look to what to watch out for in Game 4 as we continue to give you the best NBA playoffs coverage. Michael James and Danielle in the chat on the Los Angeles Lakers report. So continue to let us know where you're watching from. Rolly, I don't hear myself in my ear. If we could try to get that at some point. And once this game does get underway between the Warriors and the Lakers, we'll, of course, give you live play-by-play, box score, stats, analysis. Still not yet, as right now the Miami Heat up 106-97 with under 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter there from Miami. Today's watch party is presented by Underdog Fantasy. You can double your first deposit up to $100 by using the link on the bottom of your screen. It is chatsports.com/underdog. Make sure, though, you use the promo code CHATSPORTS so that deal can apply for you. We're really excited to team up with Underdog Fantasy. You can keep the fantasy fun going with them. The simplest and most rapidly expanding fantasy sports app around. In their Pick'em game, you can select between 2 and 5 players and predict if they'll achieve higher or lower stat totals in their upcoming games for a chance to score big. Plus, try out their rivals picks to pit 2 players against one another. And don't wait. Sign up with our promo code ChatSports to double your first deposit up to $100. Chatsports.com/underdog. Promo code ChatSports for that deal to apply. And if you want to get in on the action prior to this game between the Warriors and the Lakers, download the app right now because you will already have a free winner. All LeBron James has to do is score more than a half point. So you hit higher after you download the app using the link in the promo code, which is available for you right now in the comment section and in the description. You already have a free winner there. As for Rolly and I's picks tonight, we're going LeBron James over a half point because he's going to score a bucket pending a disaster. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We're going to go higher for Draymond Green, rebounding the basketball at 6.5. I think he's going to be active after he was somewhat silent in that Game 3 blowout defeat. And it's going to be a big game for Andrew Wiggins here. We've seen throughout his playoff stint with the Warriors this year, with the Warriors last year, he's done a good job rebounding the basketball. So I think this is a steal too. Higher than 8.5 rebounds and assists combined for Andrew Wiggins. Underdog Fantasy, 100% match using the code CHATSPORTS. We put the link in the chat right now. So with that, we've already talked briefly about this basketball game. We're going to go more in depth with some of the best basketball analysis that you'll find here on YouTube. Who you got? Let's give some more shout outs here. LAL for the Lakers, GSW for the Golden State Warriors. Also looking at our poll question here on Warriors today. Who you got in Game 4? 79% of the votes coming in on the Warriors. And then on the Lakers report, will the Lakers take a 3-1 series lead? 84% yes, 16% no. Richard Lee, how's Marshall right now? Richard, I've never seen him more fired up. I've never seen him more angry. And he's been that way for 2+ hours on his Knicks stream. So he is in rare form right now. Richard, we appreciate you, man.
And
I know that you love our NBA content.
I couldn't enjoy it more.
Yeah. Because Rolly's a Heat fan. So Rolly, being the Heat fan, loves to see Marshall Green in shambles right now. Popping back over to Warriors today. Happy to be alive. Warriors, they need to make it. NBA needs the money. We need a Game 7. I like that.
They sent in the extender, Scott Foster.
Yep.
He is officiating today's Lakers-Warriors game. He is known to, I wouldn't say favor, but make some questionable calls in favor of the team trailing in the series.
No doubt.
Keep your eye out on the extender, making an impact in this one.
Eddie Nava, let's go Lakers. He also said Lakers are going to win tonight and the next game. So you think they polish off the Warriors pretty quickly here in 5. Richard Santos, Golden State Warriors. So continue to get your votes in. We're up to almost 100 people watching live on Warriors today. Well past 30 people watching live on the Los Angeles Lakers report. As you can see right below Rolly and I, this game looks as though it's going to go to Miami. They're going to take a 3-1 series lead up by 7 with a minute left.
It's a little early to say that, Chase.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not with this Knicks team that hasn't been able to score all throughout the last 2+ games and in this fourth quarter.
Wow. To be fair, the Heat have looked like a very abysmal basketball team. Oh, my God, if he shoots a 3. He's never done that before.
Bam.
And another rebound just to cause more chaos. We love this.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I got volume in my headphone now.
I figured it was something with your cord.
Yeah. The Heat extending possessions, not just once a possession, multiple times in a possession with their offensive rebounding. It's been really, really impressive. And they have simply wanted it a little bit more than the New York Knicks.
7 offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter alone, Chase.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this Heat team, who is an undersized basketball team, but their grit, their grind, and their will to win this game and ultimately wanting to win this series more than the New York Knicks has showed its head. And if you're the Knicks fans, you got to be disgusted because the Heat, at least in this game, and honestly the last game, aren't beating you by scoring 120 points.
No.
They're doing it by being the better defensive team, which is a Knicks calling card with Tom Thibodeau as head coach. Right. And they're beating them by the hustle plays, which the Knicks did all season long in the regular season. But you know what they say? The teams that play hard in the regular season and win because of how hard they play, when everybody else takes it to that next level in the postseason, they tend to struggle. Just let's keep your eye out on that.
Tom Thibodeau, by the way, in his coaching career, 0-6 when his team is trailing in a series.
Well, he's just been outclassed by Eric Spoelstra, who the best coach in the game is.
Best coach in the NBA. Speaking of the coaching matchup between the Warriors and the Lakers, it's been a good one. It's been an interesting chess match to see what we've seen from Darvin Ham, a defensive-minded coach, and Steve Kerr, obviously the offensive maven that he is. And in Game 1, Lakers win it. Game 2, Steve Kerr comes back, makes some adjustments. He puts JaMychal Green in that starting 5. Klay Thompson goes off. Then in Game 3, you once again saw the Lakers' size pose a lot of problems for Golden State, and the Warriors really struggled, turning the basketball over. The Lakers actually were cooking from 3. They shot nearly 50% from long range, and now we're at this juncture of the series in which the Lakers are up 2-1. If the Lakers go up 3-1, I know it's the Golden State Warriors. It's going to be difficult for the Dubs to come back just because of the matchup problems that the Lakers do pose. Now, if it evens up at 2-2, obviously anything is possible. So with that, as part of our pregame show, more than 115 people watching live on Warriors today. A lot of people watching on the Lakers channel as well. Here are the Game 3 takeaways, right? Anthony Davis, for the second time in 3 games, best player on the floor. Game 1 goes off. Game 3, he was phenomenal. Game 2, you couldn't find him, right? And that's been the Anthony Davis story. 25, 13, 4, and 3 for Anthony Davis. So he had 3 steals, 4 blocks. He was awesome in that game. Los Angeles, I thought this was really surprising because usually this is the Warriors calling card. 15 of 31 from three-point range. The Warriors' road defense continues to be problematic. Klay and the Warriors, I thought they were sloppy with the rock. Klay Thompson had 6 turnovers by his lonesome, and the contrasting styles on display once again as LeBron got downhill and got to the rim. Anthony Davis, he dominated the paint, and once again it was the Lakers dominating the tallies at the free throw line, which we'll talk about here in further detail coming up. All right, if you're pumped up for Game 4, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. This is going to be another massive live stream here on the show. We're only getting started. We're about to eat. We want you to eat with us, so like the video right now if you're pumped up for Game 4. I see Eno, Chualor, Norman, Warriors Travel Coaster. They're all in the chat right now. Then we see Chico 08, Richard Lee, and Skid Markey in the chat on the Los Angeles Lakers report. Rolly, we could go to our Game 4 keys here for both of these squads. I have a few. Rolly has a few. We'll kind of set the table for what to expect in this game, which is coming up right around the corner with the Miami Heat about to polish off the Knicks 109-101, 10.7 seconds left. With that inevitable dub, Miami is going to take a 3-1 series lead. So my keys to this game for both the Warriors and the Lakers. For Golden State, have to take care of the rock. You're already at a disadvantage with the size disadvantage if you're Golden State. If you turn the basketball over and you give the Lakers extra opportunities, they're going to make you pay. They're a well-rounded roster with 2 stars in Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Speaking of AD, can he be stopped? And will he continue to be the up-and-down all-star that he is? We're in Game 1, won the game for the Lakers outright. Game 2, he was bad. Game 3, once again, dominant. What AD are we going to get in Game 4 from Crypto.com Arena? For Golden State, they are switching up their starting lineup. Gary Payton in, JaMychal Green out. Game 1, they started Kevon Looney. So for the Warriors, the adjustments continue here. This is their 3rd starting 5 in 4 games of this series. Can Steph eclipse 30 points? This has been rare for Steph Curry. He is yet to surpass a 30-point total so far in this series. But that's really the magic number for the Warriors, because anytime Steph has scored more than 31 points in a playoff game during this run, the Warriors are undefeated. And then the free throws continue to be a big talking point, but let's keep in mind here, I'm not sure how much it comes down to officiating. Game 3 was a little bit wonky, okay? But in the regular season, the Lakers were top 10 in free throw attempt. The Warriors were dead last. In Game 3, 37 free throw attempts for the Lakers, 17 for the Golden State Warriors. What this tells me is that the Lakers have to be more aggressive and continue to attack the rim, but for the Warriors, I'd like to see them try to generate a pick and roll to get some momentum going toward the basket, attack the rim. I know that Anthony Davis is there, and AD has made the Warriors second guess a lot when they're around the rim and in the paint, but you have to try to get to the free throw line to try to dictate the pace a little bit. Those are my keys and what to watch out for. Let's send it over to Rolly here.
Well, if you look at my keys in comparisons to Chase's keys, you might see a lot of similarities, because my first one is, will AD disappear again? Because after his dominant 30-point, 23 rebound, 4 block performance in Game 1, he followed up in Game 2 with 13 points, and he was basically a no-show. And then he comes out in Game 3 and dominates on both sides of the ball again. So will Anthony Davis disappear in a second game? I believe I saw he has not had back-to-back 20-point games in the playoffs. Definitely this run, but I don't know if he's ever done it. I don't know if that's true or not. Might have misheard. Might have been just this postseason.
I have a stat to work off that.
Okay.
Anthony Davis in the 6 Lakers wins this postseason. 22.5 points per game, 15 rebounds. Anthony Davis in the 3 Lakers losses. 18 points per game, 11.5 rebounds. So certainly a difference there in the point production as well as the rebounds.
And then you mentioned the Golden State Warriors running out their 3rd different starting lineup in this individual series. That is something to look out for. Gary Payton II steps in. They're going crazy small, taking out JaMychal Green after he started the past 2 games. Steve Kerr looked like a genius when he made the starting lineup change in Game 2. See if he does again in Game 3. Road Golden State Warriors strikes again, question mark. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Golden State Warriors were a bottom 5 team, if not the worst team, on the road this season. Now, you might say they went on the road and won in Game 7 and Game 1, or Round 1. That is true. But we've seen the Warriors struggle on the road all year long, getting blown out by 30 points in Game 3 in their first game in Crypto.com Arena. That's not going to help that. You mentioned the free throw battle, 37 free throws to Golden State 17. The Lakers have outshot the Warriors at the line, I think, by more than like 50 or 60 this series already. Will the Warriors be able to get to the line because they're giving the Lakers free points? And now I'm going to say which role player shows up, and I'm going to go into one on each team.
It's a big one.
If you look at Game 3, and we've talked in depth, Chase, almost every game so far this series about role players, but that's how important role players are in the postseason. One big game can change the entire series and definitely help a team win a game. In Game 3, D'Angelo Russell was that role player that stepped up. He had 21 points for LA on 8 of 13 shooting, also scored the first 9. Was it 11? Definitely at least 9 points for the Lakers. I actually do believe it was the first 11 points in Game 3. Outside of Klay, Wiggins, and Steph, nobody gave the Warriors production in that lineup. So which player steps up for them? I once again, just like in Game 2, want to highlight Dante DiVincenzo. I think he can be the difference maker for Golden State coming off the bench. I mean, Jordan Poole's been bad. He's your anticipated guy coming off the bench for the Golden State Warriors to give you minutes when Steph is sitting down and give you buckets. Poole's not been able to do that. Can DiVincenzo. He looked good in Game 2. Game 3 was a little rough. We'll see what happens in Game 4.
Yeah, and look, oftentimes role players play a little bit better at home than they do on the road. The science behind that is actually pretty wild just because it can be a mentally fickle game for a lot of these guys who are role players playing at home or on the road. But we said it prior to Game 1, like this can be a role player series, and whichever team has more depth pieces showing up is probably going to be victorious because both of these teams are a little bit top-heavy as far as their star talent. LeBron James and AD, they've been a little bit more consistent with their star talent as compared to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Steph Curry has not scored more than 30 points in any of these games so far. And Klay, bad Game 1, great Game 2 with those 8 3-pointers in which we were going nuts for, and then a bad Game 3 with 6 turnovers and couldn't find a rhythm. So with that, let's ask you this. Rolly and I giving you 10 keys to the game for both the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. What is your biggest key to the game? Certainly let us know down in the comments section. And we could take a look at those new starting lineups there, Rolly, because there is a change for the Golden State Warriors as Steve Kerr, once again, tinkering with that lineup. You look at what Steve Kerr is going to do here for Game 4. Rolly alluded to it. The Dubs are going very, very small. Game 1, they started Looney. Game 2 and Game 3, they started JaMychal Green. That still gave them size and three-point shooting at that 5 spot. Now it's Draymond Green who's going to start at the 5, and you get a little bit more wing defense with Gary Payton II here, trade deadline acquisition. He came back to the Bay Area after signing that nice contract with the Portland Trail Blazers. The Warriors really value him, obviously. They gave up James Wiseman as part of that deal for Gary Payton II. But what do you think about this lineup change here, Rolly?
Yeah, I think you mentioned it. They're going for more wing defense, which Gary Payton is a pesky defender. He will get up in people's grills, and this almost makes me wonder if they're going to try Gary Payton on LeBron. Now, he would be massively undersized, but he is a pesky defender.
Yeah.
I still would lean towards letting Andrew Wiggins defend LeBron, but they're certainly going to match up Draymond with Anthony Davis. Curry's probably going to stay on Austin Reaves. Maybe Gary Payton actually will take the matchup of D'Angelo Russell early on. Don't let him get going. And then Klay will be on Reaves, and then Curry will be on Vanderbilt. That's a real possibility. I just think this insertion of the starting lineup tells me that Steve Kerr knows that he can't let the Lakers get hot early on in this game.
Right.
And I think Payton will try to defend D'Angelo Russell.
All right. As for the Los Angeles Lakers, John Borelli, we'll get to that super chat as the legend is back once again. Going to be D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reaves, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. To Vanderbilt's credit, he's done a really good job of defending Steph Curry in this series, as once again, this is a key figure to me. I mean, Steph Curry has not surpassed or eclipsed 30 points in a game yet in this series. Will this be the game in which Steph Curry can put on a show at Crypto.com Arena in downtown Los Angeles to even up this series at 2-2? Game is about to start. Let's do a little who you got. Type GSW for the Golden State Warriors. LAL for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last opportunity for all of you to get those game predictions in. I think the Warriors win in a tight one. I think this one comes down to the last couple of minutes, even the final seconds. Warriors lock up this series at 2 games apiece. You let us know down in the chat. Chualor, Golden State. Giancarlo, Golden State. Jake Beaver said the Lakers are going to win, and Skid Markey going with the Los Angeles Lakers as well. Skid Markey also making a good point. Points in the paint for LA, certainly his biggest key to the game. And then Chualor said, Warriors, they have to stop fouling, right? They've sent the Lakers a lot to the free throw line, but I think that's a byproduct of the Lakers just being the bigger team. John Borelli getting things kicked off with the $2 super chat right before tip. Let's effing go. Warriors must win. You go down 3-1. To LeBron and AD. I know that this group for the Warriors has won 4 championships. That's a tough 1-2 punch to come back against. John Borelli, thank you for that.
Before this game gets going, I'm actually going to kind of echo your sentiment here. I think the Warriors win this one in a tight one. I think their championship pedigree, and you can argue the Lakers have some championship pedigree on their team as well, but the Warriors know this is a must-win game. Their playoff lives ultimately depend on this game, if we're going to be honest. Going down 3-1 to LeBron is not going to work out for you in most cases, so I expect them to come out with their hair on fire and win this game.
So the Lakers going to be rocking their trademark yellow, gold Laker uniforms with the purple trim. Warriors going to be wearing their road blue uniforms. Lakers will win the tip here as Anthony Davis tips it back to LeBron James. He dumps it off for Austin Reaves. We're underway for Game 4 from Crypto.com Arena. Little action from D'Lo coming off the AD screen into the corner to Austin Reaves. Tries to beat Klay Thompson off the dribble. He can't. AD guarded by Draymond. Step back jumper. Pure. So AD guarded by Draymond because Draymond starting at the 5 wins that first battle, breaks the scoreless tie.
It's a good early sign for the Lakers to see him involved early.
2-man game between Steph and GP2. Gary Payton sends it out to Wiggins. Pull-up jumper, short, no good. LeBron with the rebound. Outlet to D'Lo. He's guarded by Klay Thompson. Going to line up a 3. Well off the mark. But Jared Vanderbilt picks up the loose ball. Back to D'Lo. D'Lo down low. AD rises up. Fouled. Bucket no good, but he'll go to the free throw line here.
And like I kind of suggested in the pregame show, Chase, they have in the half-court defense started Gary Payton II on D'Angelo Russell and attempts to slow him down because he was cooking at home in Game 3.
So AD, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, 4 blocks in Game 3. Looking to put together those back-to-back good performances, which has been a rarity for him, of course. First free throw, it's good. 215 people watching live here in the early going on Warriors today. 60 people watching on the Lakers Report. We're only getting started. AD going to take his time with the second free throw. Deep breath. Gathers. Connects. Lakers up 4-0. 58 seconds in. Steph Curry, second consecutive game. He's rocking that long left arm sleeve. Turquoise Under Armour kicks to Wiggins on the wing. And Wiggins, little miscommunication there with Draymond Green. His pass goes out of bounds. Turnover, Golden State.
And exactly what I thought was going to happen with the Warriors coming out hot and engaged. Complete opposite.
Lord Buddy Bear with the $5 super chat. We're up to $7 in super chats as a couple of Raiders Report legends are here, and John Borelli and Lord Buddy Bear. I'll read that in the next break. AD going to back down Draymond. Good defense by him. Forces AD to give it up. nearly turns it over. Reaves going to chuck at the end of the shot clock. That's off the mark. Gary Payton II, he rebounds. He'll give it up to Steph. Crosses half court. Long three from Steph. Nothing but nylon. It's good. Golden State on the board.
Boy, was that tough, Chase.
Lord Buddy Bear, just got to give you a shout out, Chase. That Barkley impersonation you did on Raiders was really good. I'll have to do another one of those for Lord Buddy Bear. Alley-oop to LeBron. He misses it, but Gary Payton II, who Roley said prior to the game could defend LeBron James, whistled for the foul.
Yeah, this one was interesting because it looked like it's a phantom call.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to use your challenge this early, and especially with a player like
Foul
Gary
on the
Payton.
floor, though, too. So foul on the floor, which is interesting and weird.
Makes no sense.
D'Lo will inbound to AD. It's almost like they felt as though they had to give that to LeBron. Reaves in the corner,
right?
Exactly.
LeBron
comes off the
layups.
AD screen, pull up for Reaves. That's off the mark. Andrew Wiggins with another rebound. That's good for our underdog picks. Euro step in the lane, has nowhere to go, gave up his dribble. Jared Vanderbilt the other way. Power step into the lane. His layup misfires, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Man, my guy, Buddy Bear, you always tune into all of our shows. Game 4, Warriors-Lakers. We appreciate you, Buddy Bear.
That's the Charles Barkley impersonation for our guy, Buddy Bear.
It is great.
Vanderbilt will go to the line. Offbeat, what's up? Greetings from Germany. What's up, Offbeat? Good to see you back here. Nasser Yatas, go Warriors. What up, playa? Vinicius, Kehoras Kameka. I'm not sure what that means. I apologize, I can't help you out there. So after that Vanderbilt free throw, there's going to be a break in action. Roley, if people have enjoyed the playoffs, like the video, but I'm also interested by this. Where are people watching from?
Okay.
Where are you tuned in from? Let us know down in the chat where you're tuned in from. We'll give you some more shout-outs here. Break in action. You're not missing anything. We just want to chop it up with everybody because from Offbeat, greetings from Germany. We're in Dallas, Texas, United States of America. We're happy to be here. We're happy that you're with us. Where are you? Nasser, Philippines. From the Audubon, from Offbeat. Jermaine, Louisiana. Buddy Bear, Midwest, Wyoming. Fabian, Philippines. Katzen, Hawaii. Zach Deloach, Nebraska. Abelardo, California. On the Lakers report, Vem B, shout out from Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go. Vinicius, Brazil, Japan.
We've had some electric answers in the chat. Vem B saying shout out from Phoenix, Arizona. Skid Markey saying all playoff games are must wins. I don't think that's actually true.
No.
There's a select case where, like, Game 1, if you're the road team in the series, it's not a must win.
Right.
It would be awesome to win, but if it's Game 1 of the series and you're on the road, it's not a must win.
No.
If you're up 3-0 in a series, is Game 4 a must win?
I would say no.
I would even go out to argue you're up 3-1 in a series. Game 5, not a must win. Now, Game 6, that would probably be a must win because you don't want it to go to 7. But there are select cases where playoff games are not must wins.
Rob De Vera, go Warriors from the Philippines. We have Honduras in the house from Trenny. Brazil from Vinicius. Peru from Angelo. Julio, go Lakers from the DR, Dominican Republic. John Hockett, Humboldt County. That's actually the weed capital of America, I believe. John Hockett, what's up?
Wait, what did you say?
Humboldt County in California.
Okay.
There's this good Netflix documentary on that area called Murder Mountain. And it's the weed capital of the United States.
Weed?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that's what you said the first time, but I wasn't sure, so I had to have that run right back by me again.
John Hockett, am I right? Let me know. Abelardo, mega love shout out. Everyone here in this room, exactly. Ricardo is in California. Now our audience is starting to pick up. We're up to 340 people watching live. We call Warriors today the engine, the wagon, the tank. Joy, watching from the Philippines on our Lakers channel. Joy. By the way, we're live on our Warriors channel. You did say go Warriors. You can join us on Warriors today if you want. Eno, how many games do you think it'll take the Warriors to finish off the Lakers? I think the series goes 7.
I agree. I will say this, though. If the Lakers win this game, and I still think the Warriors end up winning it, but if the Lakers win this one, I think it'll be over in 6. I think the Lakers will close back out at home. I don't think the Warriors can come back from 3-1, but I think they'd win Game 5 in their own home arena and then probably fall on the road like they've done all season.
Ram, go Warriors from the Philippines. Aditya, watching, thank you. Nell, Philippines, go Warriors. Watching from India, from Aditya. So Vanderbilt from the line puts the Lakers up 6-3. Oh, beautiful action from the Warriors. Steph Curry to GP2 to a backdoor cutting Andrew Wiggins. He throws it down, a 1-point game, 6-5.
Now, I'll ask you this, Chase. If they use Gary Payton the same way they used JaMychal Green, maybe Steve Kerr feels he will be more effective when they double Curry on a screen, that him in the open floor will be able to make a better basketball decision.
I like
That's
that.
another thing to look at offensively for the Warriors as LeBron laces a 3, no good, rebound to the Warriors.
Curry will now push. Comes off the Gary Payton, the second pick. Goes down low to GP2. Reverse. He knew that AD was on his hip if you were to lay it up on the right side, so he used the rim to his advantage, and he laid it up on the left. Warriors, 7-6 lead. AD down low, guarded by Draymond. Been a fun matchup to watch here. AD gets past Draymond, whistles silent. Good defense from Draymond. Curry to Klay. Klay for 3. Can't hit. Curry gets the long rebound. Passes it to GP2. Back out to Draymond. Shot clock at 8. Draymond down low to Wiggins. He wanted a foul on LeBron. Didn't get it, but he did get the deuce.
Man, ever since that initial 4-0 deficit, the Warriors are moving the ball like crazy people on the offensive end.
D'Angelo Russell backs down Curry. Fadeaway Jay, too shy. Klay Thompson will rebound. He needs to get it going here in Game 4. Goes to Draymond. Draymond to Wiggins. Wiggins getting really active here in the early going. And Rolly, they've kind of used him as that backdoor cutter, playing around the rim, almost in that Ben Simmons off-ball role.
And this is what we call coaching adjustments.
Yep.
They've been doubling Curry on the screen, so they're just dumping it off, letting a playmaker make another pass for a layup.
LeBron, hook shot, just like Kareem in LA back in the day. He gets it to fall.
I really like how the Warriors are playing offensively. They've made a lot of adjustments from game to game here.
Draymond to Curry in the corner. He's going to try to lace a 3. No good. Here come the Lakers, led by D'Lo. Beats Klay off the dribble. I thought that was a walk. No call. Couple players hit the deck. Vanderbilt to Reaves. Floater. Broken play. Turns garbage into gold. 11-10. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Curry guarded by AD to GP2. Left-handed layup. Off the mark. D'Lo on the outlet. He'll back it back out. Slow it up a little bit. Let his teammates catch up to him. Shot clock at 15. He's guarded by Wiggins. He was really good in Game 3. Awesome in the third quarter of Game 1 so far here. A little bit spotty. He airballs. Tip out to Klay. He's guarded by LeBron. He's going to have to reset a little bit. Cross court to Wiggins. Wide open 3. Back iron.
I hated that last possession for the Lakers. They had D'Lo isolate against Wiggins, a good defender, while they had LeBron and AD sitting behind the three-point line, and the two guys on them, Gary Payton and Steph Curry. Move the ball.
LeBron, fadeaway Jay on Klay, rimmed out. He was at the arena at 2 o'clock today, getting shots up was LeBron. Curry, scoop pass to Wiggins. Out to Draymond. Draymond passes it to the Lakers bench. Is that Phil Handy?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's going to be on Shaqtin' a Fool.
Yep.
And I'm sure no one else will enjoy that more than Shaq himself.
Schroeder loved it, too. Talking a little smack to Draymond. We'll almost have 500 people watching live on Golden State Warriors today. Make sure you hit that thumbs up icon and you like the video. Almost 100 people watching live on the Lakers Report. Show us love. We want to put the party into watch party. Let's make it a bigger one. Like the video. D'Lo up top. He's guarded by Wiggins. Shot clock down to 12. Can't find anywhere to go. Nearly turns it over. Warriors thought that Reaves dribbled it out of bounds. Now it's a kickball on the Dubs. Lakers will keep the rock. Marlon, I love you too, brother. So we're just halfway gone in this first quarter. LeBron will check out. No points, right, for LeBron here yet?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Yeah, so he checks out. Jordan Poole will check in for the Warriors. A lot of trade buzz around him. A lot of Warriors fans want him gone. Warriors inbound. Steph Curry checks out. We'll update the lineups here in a second. Schroeder guarded by DiVincenzo, who just entered the ball game. Reaves will pump fake. Get Poole in the air. Floater. Oh, pops out.
I can't believe how early the two teams have gone to their bench.
Me too. It's almost like they're matching.
Yeah.
JaMychal Green from the corner. 3. No good. DiVincenzo will sky for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Lakers basketball. D'Lo really wants to push. D'Lo just past half court on the Lakers logo. Bounce pass to AD. Back to D'Lo. Comes off the AD screen. In and out dribble to Schroeder. Up top to Reaves. Shot clock at 5. Goes down low to AD. AD guarded by Klay. Leans in for the floater. Got it. Mid-range jumper is pure. Lakers retake the lead at 12-11. Klay will drive. Out the Poole. Poole to Draymond. Draymond back to Poole. Poole unleashes a 3. Cannot get it to go. D'Lo with another rebound. Out to Reaves. Pump fake. Into the lane. Rises up. Layup. Got it. Lakers up by 3. Austin Reaves has been really aggressive here in the early going.
Both teams struggling, even though I've liked what they've done offensively, not able to connect on these shots. I mean, we're on pace for a really low-scoring quarter here. Lakers are shooting 42%, Warriors 35%.
Yeah, on the floor for those Warriors, Dante DiVincenzo, JaMychal Green, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, and Klay Thompson. Poole out to DiVincenzo. He's been ice cold this series. That continues.
Oof, that was ugly.
Yeah.
You could build a house for me with that shot.
On the floor for the Lakers, AD is going to try to spin off of JaMychal Green into the corner to Austin Reaves. His three-pointer does not go. Poole. Oh, fake look to Klay. Down low to DiVincenzo. Out to JaMychal Green. I thought that they should have taken the layup there.
I don't know what Dante DiVincenzo is doing. He's making me look very bad.
Schroeder bounce pass to Rui Hachimura, who's on the floor. He's going to go to the free throw line. He gets fouled by JaMychal Green. This Warriors lineup is a little bit weird. You're trying to survive these non-Steph Curry minutes. DiVincenzo, it looked as though he had a wide open layup. Then he kicked it out to JaMychal Green. Hachimura now will go to the line. Barca typing those dubs for the Warriors. 600 people watching live, 58 likes right now. The bosses are telling me if we don't get to 100 likes in the next minute, we might have to shut off the stream. So 1 minute on the clock, like the video. Got to get to 100 likes in the next minute. We don't want to shut the stream off here. We're up to 63 likes now. Like the video. If you're watching from the Philippines, like the video. Don't want to shut the stream off, right? Up to 71 likes. Now up to 77. 30 seconds in. Now we're up to 83. Keep the stream going. Like the video. Hachimura, 2 of 2 from the line. Lakers up by 5. We're up to 91 likes with 20 seconds left. Now we're up to 96. Clap it up. Now more people are here. Jordan Poole to Klay. Klay gonna let loose a 3. Bottoms. Klay Thompson from the left wing connects on the triple. Warriors within 2, 16-14. LeBron back into the game. Short breather for him to his streaking Hachimura. Met at the rim by Looney. Blocked. Warriors get the ball back as well after it trickled out of bounds. Darren Chambers, should I cut my afro or keep it? I always think the fro is a good look.
I like fro.
Yeah, I like the fro. Pull to DiVincenzo. To a cutting Klay. Down low to Looney. Trying to get position there on Wenyen Gabriel. He does.
That was a great pass by Klay. Yeah. And then good patience, not to panic underneath the rim by Looney. Waited for his angle with the weaker Wenyen Gabriel and got it up and in.
D'Lo got DiVincenzo up in the air with the ball fake, then buried it.
DiVincenzo has been bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I've highlighted him as someone who could make a difference in this series for Golden State, and he has just not shown up. He did it when he was played for the Milwaukee Bucks in that championship run, but can't do it here.
DiVincenzo hands it off to Klay. He's going to try his hand at a pull-up, too. Rare that he takes a 2 from that distance. That's no good. D'Lo back the other way, up top to Dennis Schroeder. He's guarded by DiVincenzo. Tried the rip-through move. Didn't work. Pull-up J, elbow extended. No good. D'Lo gets the long board. He'll reset a little bit. Shot clock down to 8. Just past the free throw line. Couple dribbles through the legs. Pull up. Can't hit. Pull. Comes off the Looney pick. Long 3. That's also off the mark. Cold shooting continues for both these squads. LeBron into the lane. Ball out of bounds. He lost track of it.
What, are we playing outside? No one can make a jump shot.
Timeout on the floor. Lakers up 18-16. So a good back and forth to start game 4. But if you're looking for a lot of offense, hasn't been a lot of that. Now you aren't missing anything. Break in action, but you're missing out on the best fantasy sports app if you do not have Underdog Fantasy. And if you didn't tune into our pregame show, you missed out on a very easy winner. We'll tell you more about that in a second. But double your first deposit with Underdog Fantasy. Head to chatsports.com/underdog. Use the promo code CHATSPORTS. You can double your first deposit up to $100. We're excited to announce our new advertising partner, Underdog Fantasy, the premier destination for NBA fans looking to play fantasy sports for real money. With the wide range of games, including daily drafts, season-long best ball, and player pick'em, Underdog Fantasy has something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to win big and experience their user-friendly platform, world-class customer service, and easy withdrawals. As for our picks for Game 4, we got the special right on time. LeBron James, higher than a half point. Draymond Green, higher than 6.5 rebounds. Andrew Wiggins, higher than 8.5 rebounds and assists. Those were our picks for tonight. Make your picks for a future game. Underdog Fantasy, 100% match with the promo code ChatSports. Almost 700 people watching live on Warriors today. Thanks to everybody for joining the show. Almost 100 people watching live on the Lakers Report. Rolly?
I think we're going to be in for a good one. I was a little nervous. The Lakers really came out fighting out early. Interesting.
What?
For some reason, YouTube said chat disconnected, and then right away said successfully connected right after.
Here we go.
I don't know what happened. But yeah, I think this is going to be a tight, contested game. We both thought the Warriors are going to win. My prediction before the series is Warriors in 7. I don't know how I feel about their prediction right now, to be honest. If the Warriors win this game, I guess it's back on. But the Lakers just are such a flip-floppy team, and they look like the best team in basketball one night, and then the next night they can look mediocre. So we'll see where this goes for the rest of the series. I think this is a game where LeBron needs to smell blood and take advantage. And
He's been very complacent in this series, kind of feeling everything out a little bit. I understand he's trying to conserve energy, but it's also interesting to see like this next phase of LeBron's career.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I think if you watched the earlier game today on TNT, you saw Jimmy Butler up 2-1 at home. He smelled blood, and he took it to the Knicks and won. He had 27 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists with 2 steals, 2 blocks. So he dominated in that game, taking a 3-1 lead because he wanted to defend his home court. Will LeBron or Anthony Davis, which one of those two is going to really try to smell this blood and end this series right here? You go up 3-1. More than likely, the series is over, so we'll see.
A lot of people right now are not happy with Jordan Poole. Jermaine trade Poole. John Borelli said he's done with Poole. Eno asked if the Warriors should trade him. I don't really know, as LeBron gets the bunny to go, if the Warriors lose this series, what exactly they need. It's not like they need offense, but could a team like the Knicks, which needs offense and a playmaker and a scorer, convince the Warriors to make a trade? As Poole, speaking of him, back irons along too. LeBron skies for the rebound. No kick ball called here. Interesting. Warriors will push. Poole, good pass to Moody. Got LeBron up in the air and he laid it up.
Love that pump fake from Moses Moody. Gather himself, let LeBron go for the block because you're about to get put on a highlight, and then get the bucket.
Schroeder. Two-man game with AD. Spins off Looney. Goes toward his shooting arm on the baseline. No good. Loose ball off the Warriors when they had numbers there for the rebound.
I tell you what, Chase, he might have missed the shot, but I love the aggressiveness in the post from Davis. He caught it.
Yep.
Didn't waste any time. Shimmy, shake, right hook, jump shot, or I guess just right post hook from the right block. Just came up a little short, but I like that aggressiveness. As Lonnie Walker has checked into the game. He played in Game 3. I said on Game 2 on our streams that he should play more in this series off the bench over some other guards. He is. I guess Darvin Ham is a big-time listener of the show.
You also wanted LeBron to get going. 4 points here in the last minute. Curry into the corner. DiVincenzo for 3. Finally got it.
Also my X factor. Let's just keep on giving Rolly his pats on the back.
That was pure there from the corner. Nothing but net. Hachimura will try to test DiVincenzo by backing him down. DiVincenzo remains tough on that low block. They try to go entry pass. That's a really good defensive sequence by DiVincenzo.
I also like the no call. I think Rui Hachimura is trying to flop to get a hand check call while trying to seal out on the post. Good no call there.
Clayton Lockhart, shout out to you watching on the Lakers Report. Game clock at 23, shot clock at 15. 8-second difference. DiVincenzo takes the pass from Poole. Oh, he's going to line up a 3. Short iron. AD rebound. Shot clock unplugged. Game clock at 10. Shooter will creep walk up. He's guarded by Poole. Goes to LeBron to his left. LeBron double teamed. To AD. AD to LeBron for 3. No good at the buzzer. So that ends the first quarter, and it feels as though we were watching the NBA that I was watching when I was growing up. 22-21 in that first quarter. Lakers take a 1-point advantage to the second frame. You're watching us here, NBA Now, Warriors Today, Los Angeles Lakers Report. The night is only beginning. So, with the break in action here, what country are you watching from? Let us know where you're at. Derek White, Mr. Celtic, he's in the chat saying Poole is so bad. Blue saying these teams are trash. Nuggets, Suns, and Heat are miles ahead. What do you think about that from Blue? Nuggets, Suns, and Heat miles ahead of these two teams.
I think I would disagree. I get the Heat are now 6-2 in these playoffs. 7-2, and look really good. But I don't think they have the talent of the Nuggets, Suns, honestly, Lakers. I would be intrigued by a Lakers-Heat rematch. Let's go throw it back to the bubble. It'd be quite the interesting rematch. Different teams, but you got the same nucleus for both with AD, LeBron, Bam, and Jimmy.
Right.
It would just be a fascinating matchup.
Wayne Adams said Poole is terrible in this series. He has, although I thought in Game 1 he had a pretty good game outside of obviously that ill-advised long shot. John Borelli, America, Zeus, Philippines, June, Philippines. Ryan Spencer is in Thailand. It's an interesting place I'd like to go. Philippines from Anthony Lane. Nasser, our guy, Philippines. James Konovich, Mongolia. Wow. What are you doing in Mongolia? Jaina,
it's a great
also in the Philippines. JK, Alaska, another place I'd like to go. Chualor, America. Zeus, Philippines. Zach Gad, I'm in Ukraine, but you also said you're in Russia. So which one? Esmari, Philippines. Puerto Rico from Isaac. Wayne Adams, America. Lavetta, Lakers, let's go. Senegal in Africa from Yusofa. Rubelin is in Korea. Just Vlogs. Bukidnan. King Bailey, hi. Hello. Venetius, Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Nathaniel, Philippines. Watch out, Uranus. Nice one.
Ooh.
Nice one. Exult, USA, Bay Area all day. Uganda from ALZ.
Lakers report showing out a little bit here.
Haiti from Ted.
Darren Chambers, Iowa.
All right.
All right, all right.
Daniel Farley, Brazil. Man, Vanderbilt's done a great job on Steph.
He did a fantastic job in game 1.
Yeah.
Game 2 was just kind of a avalanche for the Warriors. And then game 3 did another fantastic job. Jaron Vanderbilt has been quite the difference maker in this series.
Justin said North Korea. I know you're lying. You might as well be in Uranus.
Ah.
Adela, Philippines. Laker fan from Cambodia, from Lena. All right. Slow game, slow start. Let's see what the second quarter holds. What story can we tell here? Draymond nearly airballed it. Steph Curry with the rebound. He finished on Anthony Davis.
Right place, right time, AD. You can't block that one, kid.
Wow. Scoop shot right in AD's mug. Curry with 5 points, 2 of 3, 1 of 2 from 3.
I wonder with him only playing 5-6 minutes in the first, if they want him to play the entire second quarter rather than basically the opposite in the first couple games.
Warriors give AD space. He takes it, steps up to the free throw line, cans it.
AD might break that 20-point back-to-back streak here.
Steph Curry hunts Austin Reaves. Step back at the elbow. He answers AD.
All right, let's see two teams heat up a little bit here, Chase.
Let's go. LeBron and AD, 14 points. Rest of the team, 10.
Well, I think it's mostly Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Schroeder, step back along the baseline. He got it to go.
Here we go on the seesaw.
Steph to a running Draymond Green. He carves up the Lakers defense, lays it up. Here we go.
What's going on here? Nobody gets to get a stop anymore. Nobody could get a stop. Everyone couldn't make a shot in the first quarter.
They've warmed up a little bit. Their feet are wet. And now the offenses are taking off. Schroeder comes off the AD screen. To AD on the give and go. Somehow, he blew the layup.
Numbers
Here come the Warriors. Yep, they got numbers. Wide open, Draymond Green to GP2. Lays it up. Warriors up by 3, 29-26. Darvin Ham going to take a timeout. He doesn't like that the Lakers' transition defense has not been on point to start this second quarter. He has to hit pause here.
You know what, Chase? I don't know if that is... I know the two teams started to make some shots there, but it seemed like both teams stopped trying on the defensive end a little bit there.
A little
and
bit.
Then you saw, I don't think there's been a... Okay, I think Anthony Davis missed the first shot just there, and that resulted in a 5-on-4 offensive set for Golden State. They take advantage. I don't think they've missed this quarter. No, they did, because Curry got the offensive rebound and putback. So
Exactly.
Don't mind me. I don't mind me.
Hey,
I'm just spitting things in my
You
head.
corrected your
talking to
mistake like
myself.
missing a layup, and then you put it back for yourself. There you go.
Talking to myself here, guys. Don't mind me.
If you're having fun, like the video on our Warriors channel. 800 people watching live, 134 likes. The bosses are challenging us once again. They said that if we don't get to 200 likes in the next minute, we're cutting the stream once again, and I'm not sure where you're going to go to watch. So we need to get to 200 likes now. With this many people watching live, it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like the video, especially if you're having fun with us. We're up to 144, 25 seconds in.
152, we're climbing, we're building.
We're climbing. We're climbing.
160, come on, fellas, come on.
Let's
I want
go.
to have fun and watch this game with you guys. Come on.
We don't want to go anywhere. We're up to 165.
If we get to 200 likes on Warriors, we will not only stay alive. I just want to do a Warriors chant. I haven't done it yet tonight.
Yes, that'd be fun. We can do a Warriors chant on our Warriors channel. We're up to 180. 10 seconds left. We need 22 more likes. 22 more likes to keep the stream alive. Let's go. Wayne Adams said hit that like button.
15 away is John Borelli.
John Borelli.
Helping us with the final push here. Borelli with a 20 bomb. Like that video. Keep up the momentum.
Let's go.
5 likes away.
We'll let the data update here. I think we got to 200. Borelli's $20 super chat got us there.
As we did.
We did.
Number.
The stream stays alive. Now let's go Warriors! See, if you want us to do a Lakers channel, if somebody wants to send in a $20 super chat, we'll do a Lakers chant. John Borelli Warriors fan, we did the Warriors chant. Somebody wants to do a Lakers chant, send in a $20 super chat.
What would be the Lakers chant? I mean, the Warriors.
Lakers.
Okay.
Lakers. HJB, he didn't forget. Where is the $500 dono? You want to do weigh-in to game super chat from game 2 to super chat for this one? I want to see if it could be effective.
I forgot. I'm sorry if you're in the chat and I forgot, but who was the person who said they would send in a $500 super chat if the Warriors won Game 4?
I forget who it was.
It wasn't Manny Cakes. I haven't seen Manny Cakes yet tonight. Manny Cakes is an absolute legend.
Manny Cakes and Borelli were going back and forth there.
I mean, they were Steph and Klay in Game 2.
Yes, legendary performance.
Ooh, Kay Adams.
Kay Adams in the house.
That's...
So she does her show from LA then?
I believe so.
Has to. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. We're back. Warriors up 29-26. Coming out of the timeout, LeBron takes the feed from Reaves, climbs the ladder, lays it up in off the window. Now Steph, guarded by Schroeder. Going to use the GP2 pick to his advantage. Down low to a wide open Draymond. High off the glass beyond the outstretched fingers of LeBron James. He gets the deuce to drop.
You mean to tell me Draymond actually made a layup?
He did. 11 assists for the Warriors, only 6 for the Lakers. Reaves to LeBron. LeBron will back down Steph. A matchup between two of the greats of all time. Who wins it? LeBron misses on the fadeaway. Andrew Wiggins back in the game. Another rebound. Good for us, Rolly. Steph. Far side. Surprising number here. 20 points in the paint for the Warriors, 12 for the Lakers. Steph should have had another one. He clanked the layup. Reaves. Thought about a three. He'll send it down low to AD. Double team. Spins off Wiggins. Lays it up.
What a good move by Anthony
Great
Davis
move.
right there.
King Bailey. Say my name. Got you. Gary Payton II. They've run a lot of off-ball action for him, Rolly. It's been effective. Whether he passes out of it or he finishes, he finished there.
The sign of good coaching, be able to make adjustments from game to game. Steve Kerr has made an excellent adjustment on the offensive end in Game 4 here after a disappointing Game 3.
22 points in the paint for the Warriors, 14 for the Lakers as Steph Curry whistled for a reach-in on Reaves. Monique Tope said, who got a live stream? This is our live stream. It's the Lydia's live stream you'll join. $913 people watching live. Here we go. We're picking up momentum. Wiggins dribbles behind his back. That's Reaves dribbling behind his back. Outlet pass off the Reaves miss. Too far for Steph. Looked like Jimmy Garoppolo in the 2019 Super Bowl overshooting Emmanuel Sanders. Sorry if you're a Niner fan.
Poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy.
I really thought he was about to do it too.
Yeah, me too. Schroeder, AD, LeBron, Reaves, and Lonnie Walker on the floor for Los Angeles. Steph, Klay, Payton, Green, Wiggins on the floor for the Dubs. Reaves dribbles into the lane. Lean in floater. Just a tad shy. Draymond Green, he's been active on the glass with the rebound there. Steph to Draymond. Alley-oop to Gary Payton. He wasn't there, nobody home. Lonnie Walker saved it. Throws it into Reaves. Reaves, he'll push it. Then he'll dribble off his leg out of bounds. Warriors basketball. 16,000 people have joined us so far on our Warriors channel. Almost 3,000 on our Lakers channel. Let's get to 300 likes here. And when we do that, 1,000 people will be watching. We're at 215 likes right now. Steph, guarded by LeBron, comes off the screen. Three-pointer, short, outlet, AD, cherry pick, flush. Warriors 3-point advantage trimmed down to 1, 33-32. Klay, guarded by Reaves, to Wiggins. He's guarded by Walker. Going to try to set him up. He's going to back him down. MJ fadeaway, unable to connect.
I like Wiggins, and he's capable of making that shot.
I
don't
like
know if that's the shot you want.
LeBron pull-up three. No good.
His three-point struggles
Steph
continue.
Curry to Draymond. Draymond fouled by LeBron.
Hard foul, too.
Had to go up and get it, and LeBron tried to contest it like a defensive back. I'm not sure if the momentum of them colliding forced Draymond to hit his head on the floor.
Yeah, I think he hit the back of his head.
Oh!
That's going to hurt, and I don't want to speculate. I would not argue or I would not rule out a potential concussion here for Draymond. That was
that's a tough fall on his head. That's a tough fall on his head. He came down. If he was in the NFL, they'd take him to the tent right away to get evaluated for a concussion. He went up to get it, and then LeBron hit him, so his body weight went like this, and then he snapped his head back on the floor.
Oof, that wow.
Hardwood?
Let's reset.
I got you.
Collect our thoughts. Hardwood is something serious. That will leave you in some pain.
More than 1,000 people watching live on our Warriors channel. If you haven't subscribed, do so right now for the best Warriors coverage out there. And of course, on our Lakers channel, subscribe over there for year-round Lakers coverage. Breaking action here. There's an official review. This is exhausting. Scott Foster is on the headset like we are. It's not a flagrant, it's not a technical.
Yeah, I don't even know what they could be reviewing here. It was a normal basketball play. He went up to try to get the steal, couldn't get it. Yeah, did he hit Draymond hard, but he didn't do it intentionally. He was just trying to get the ball.
HJB said it was Timothy with the $500 dono.
It was Timothy.
I remember
Timothy Johnson?
Timothy Johnson, something like that.
I think it was Timothy Johnson.
Yeah. Where are you at, Timothy? Timmy?
Who said that? Because whoever did, smart man.
That was from
HGB Mello.
HJB, yeah.
I think so. I think
HJB,
you're right, HJB,
smart man.
You know ball.
You know ball. So officials are going to continue to review this. Let us know who you got here in Game 4. W for the Warriors, L for the Lakers. Clayton Locker continues to be the commenter MVP on our Lakers channel. And the Filipinos are our commenter MVPs on our Warriors channel. Now, it's going to be a foul on LeBron. We know that. To what level is the foul going to be? A tech or a flagrant? I think it's a common foul.
Yeah. Common foul.
Draymond, he'll inbound.
Surprised he's still in, to be honest.
Yeah. Gives it up to Steph. Steph will beat Schroeder off the dribble to Wiggins. Wiggins to Payton for three. Airballed it. Draymond and LeBron fight for the rebound. Lakers get it. Schroeder scoops it to LeBron. LeBron, Reaves, three-pointer. Cash. Austin Reaves gives the Lakers a 35-33 lead. Steph, he's going to try to answer. He cannot. Reaves with the rebound. He surveys the floor, goes to AD. AD, corner pocket, LeBron triple. Bang! It's good. Lakers with back-to-back threes here to go up 38-33.
Lakers start making threes and you get in trouble. LeBron starting to take over this game a bit.
11 points for the King. Steph trying to cook. Cannot with AD guarding him. Draymond hands it off to Klay, to Draymond, out to a wide open Wiggins. He'll try his hand for a three. Trifecta is good for Wiggins.
It's a big time answer right there for Golden State. But what I just don't understand is Draymond Green's inability to back down a defender in the post. He had Schroeder on him, and he just refused to back him down. You got a height advantage, go to the rim.
He'll tell you it's the better basketball play. Now Schroeder from three. He doesn't take many of those, and that's why. Draymond with the rebound. Off to Curry. Curry guarded by D'Lo. He should try to exploit this mismatch here. He'll hand it off to Klay, who switches on to D'Lo. He has the size advantage. He's going to try to uncork a three. He didn't even hit the rim, I don't believe. Side backboard there.
Ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
I thought the Curry should have tried to take D'Lo. Reaves will take Curry to AD. Intercepted by Klay. Klay to Wiggins, Draymond behind the back, faked out the Lakers defense. He faked out me. He takes it to the cup, lays it up. Draymond with the handle.
He's good for one of those a game.
Wow, that was impressive.
I think he literally does it once a game because he hands it off on the screen.
Yeah.
Every time, at least 98% of the time. So that 2% where he keeps it, it just has the defense not knowing what just happened.
Because you could tell AD was probably going to try to hedge that up, and then Draymond just went behind the back, and because AD was going to go up floor, that gave Draymond that extra step that he needed to lay it up. So Darvingham calls a timeout. What a score right here. 38-38. It's been a better second quarter than the first quarter. Let us know who you got. W for the Warriors, L for the Lakers. You know who we got when it comes to playing fantasy sports. Only one option, Underdog Fantasy. Double your first deposit at chatsports.com/underdog. Make sure you use the promo code CHATSPORTS for that deal to apply. NBA fans, we're thrilled to introduce our new partner, Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate hub for best ball and pick'em enthusiasts. With a variety of games and the chance to win millions in season-long fantasy tournaments, you'll never want to play anywhere else. Enjoy their easy-to-use platform, custom rankings, and superior customer support to help elevate your fantasy experience. And this is an app that Rolly and I, we absolutely love using. And our picks so far, I'm feeling somewhat good about the picks that we had going into Game 4. We already have one winner. LeBron James has 11 points already. We went higher on a half point. That was the special. Now, we also went higher on 6.5 rebounds for Draymond Green. He has 4. We went higher, 8.5 rebounds and assists for Andrew Wiggins. He currently has 2 rebounds, 0 assists. So he needs to get it going a little bit, rebounding the ball, dishing it out a little bit. Honestly, it's going to have to come by way of the rebound, but Wiggins, 13 minutes so far. Hopefully he can continue to be active on the glass. Here's an updated look, too, at what we did with our Super Chats for Game 2. We got $500 in Super Chats, Game 2. Of this series.
On Warriors Today.
On Warriors Today solely. Right now, we're at $26 in Super Chats. I'll tell you this. We get the $500 in total Super Chats again. I just have to shotgun a beer. If we get a $100 Super Chat, we actually have a new shotgun tool. I will use that for the first time. I will debut it here on the show for a $100 Super Chat. That's what we'll do here. Our super, I wouldn't go there. Yeah, I don't really feel like going too hard tonight. Body's still feeling it from over the weekend. But you send us in a donation, we do fun things for it. So let's beat last game. John Borelli, our Super Chat MVP so far, he sent in the 20 bomb.
I want to ask the people here. It's knotted at 38. Little bit to go here, halfway through the second quarter. Who's been the MVP of the game so far? I think I'd have to lean towards Anthony Davis once again.
Yeah.
I mean, the Warriors, it's been very, very balanced, but I think Anthony Davis has really led Los Angeles so far.
Yeah. I'd have to go AD for the Lakers. For the Warriors, I think Draymond's played good defense. He set the offense up a couple of times. It's not like Steph has gotten going. Klay hasn't gotten going. Jordan Poole, he got a short run. That's it.
He might be out of the, it's hard to say rotation. He's still in the game.
Minutes dwindling, potentially.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Chase.
D'Lo going to try to take DiVincenzo. Good defense there from Dante. Forces the D'Lo miss. Speaking of Poole, he's back. Get fired up in the comments. He goes to Wiggins. Wiggins to Green. Green to Poole. Floater. Only hit the backboard. Overshot the rim. Lonnie Walker. He's gotten run the last 2 games after playing garbage time in game 2. Schroeder. Pull up. Elbow. Rattles at home.
I think you actually really have to start thinking about benching Poole. He might just be in his own head at this point.
Seems that way. Curry trying to get it going. He blew the layup.
Second point-blank layup he's missing this game.
Lonnie Walker now running the floor. Sends it to D'Lo in the corner. 3-pointer. Unable to connect. It's out on Wiggins, though. Lakers will retain possession.
That would have been quite the 5-point swing, and it still could happen. Curry missing a point-blank layup. No one even contesting it.
It just seems like so far in this series. I mean, three games and change now that we're in game 4. Curry just hasn't been able to find that rhythm. He hasn't gotten on that heater as Schroeder misses. Pull rebounds. Oh, he beats Hachimura off the dribble. Then he gives it up. Davis had to let it go so that he would avoid a double dribble. Davis gets it back. Bucket in the harm. Draymond Green fouled him. AD off the window. Will go to the line now to try to convert the 3-point play.
Listen, if you're going to get a consistent Anthony Davis in this game, woo, you might see the Lakers up 3-1.
You think about it too, right? During this Warriors dynasty, it has been very rare for them to take on a team that's had a 1-2 punch that's as unique as a LeBron and AD. Like the LeBron-Kyrie team, different. The Raptors with Kawhi, different. Celtics, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, wing-oriented, not wing and big-oriented. It's a very unique team that the Warriors have taken on here. AD hits the free throw and one opportunity. Good. Lakers up by 5. Free throws. Lakers 7, Warriors 0. Big talking point of this series here.
I mean, the Warriors don't deserve that many free throws, but oh boy, here we go again.
DiVincenzo to Wiggins, hands it off to Curry. Guarded by Walker. Tries to shake him on the pump fake. Should have been a turnover. Then he got it back because the Lakers were so stunned that it was such a bad pass. Curry shaking his head. He laid it up, though, for 2.
It's weird, though, Chase. I feel like the Warriors haven't played good, yet they only find themselves down 3.
LeBron goes to the cup with some momentum, kicks it out to Walker, to a wide-open AD. Going to try to take Looney to the hole. Unable to get it to go. Loose ball picked up by Curry.
That was really good defense by Looney, as we did get a $2 super chat from John Borelli. We'll get to that in a second.
Curry out to Wiggins, into the corner to Poole. Dribble through his legs, looking for somewhere to go. To DiVincenzo, good pass to Looney, back in the corner. DiVincenzo for 3, he makes it, but a whistle before that.
Chase, I think Poole has lost all confidence. He was there one-on-one right at the elbow. I feel like he's taken a step-back jumper almost every time in the regular season.
Yeah, now he's just hesitating to pull the trigger. 9 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals for Steph. So a good, diverse stat line, but the Warriors need a little bit more punch from Steph in putting the biscuit in the basket.
And John Borelli agrees, get Poole out of the effing game. I'm done with him. Poop emoji.
Yes, he does not like Jordan Poole. A lot of Warriors fans very frustrated with Jordan Poole. Curry off the shot clock reset, has it up top. He's going to beat AD to DiVincenzo. Hangs in the air, finishes amongst the trees.
Really tough finish, but that one's on D'Angelo Russell. Completely fell asleep, was ball watching. DiVincenzo gets right behind him for the layup.
AD, elbow extended, bottoms.
Man, he's been really, really good in this series so far, outside of Game 2, and he's played
17
incredible
points
today.
already on 7 of 11, 6 rebounds to boot. Curry with AD on him. Sidestep 3. Bang! He got it.
Are you kidding me? Stephen Curry, for a full shot like that, I'm going full name.
Wow. AD, one of the best defenders in the world. Steph wasn't worried at all. Now it's AD against Looney. Into the lane. Wow, what a shot by AD. Off balance, off one leg, across his body, opposite of the shooting arm. Still able to connect. Curry into the lane. Bucket. And the foul. AD was on his back hip. Curry able to absorb some contact, spin it off the window and in.
Could this be the turning point in the game where Steph Curry finally starts taking over? He scored or assisted on the last 8 points for Golden State.
Steph Curry starting to heat up, as Roley said. Now he toes the line, looking to convert the three-point play. Eric M. with the $2 super chat as well.
Quick half here, Chase. I can't believe there's only a minute left in the first
half. Yeah, it really blew by, and I think because of that, been a frenetic pace, much faster. Curry, 12 points this quarter, 15 for the game, and off-ball foul on the Lakers. Rui Hachimura, offensive foul on Steph. Back the other way. So the Warriors were down by 5. Curry's put the team on his back here. Now the Dubs are up by 1, and they get the rock here. Couple of opportunities to maybe squash that Lakers momentum, continue their own momentum, go into the locker room at recess feeling good about themselves. Under a minute to go. Curry behind his back. To Looney. What a pass to Kevon Looney. They operated a little two-man set there. Looney set the high screen. Then he kind of went with Curry into the lane. Curry found him for the deuce.
Curry has taken over the end of the second quarter, closing the half in a big-time way.
D'Lo looking like Harden. Really patient offensively. Misses, but they're going to call a loose ball foul on the miss on Kevon Looney, who was battling for the rock with AD.
I don't quite understand that foul call. It looked like Anthony Davis arguably went over the back there, so I don't really know where the foul on Looney was. It would have been Lakers ball regardless because Looney had his hand on the ball with his foot on the line. Oh, and another foul.
Moses Moody now with the foul. Eric M., you're a legend. He said, get Curry some help, get Poole out of there. Warriors fans have soured on Jordan Poole very, very quickly.
Just think where Warriors fans were on Jordan Poole just a year ago right now. Loved him, third splash brother. He had a great postseason run last season, helping the Warriors win it all. Now, man, 12 months can do it to you.
D'Lo, up and down series continues for him. 2 points, 1 of 8 shooting, but he does go to the line here with the Warriors in the penalty. Hits the first free throw. Doesn't even hit iron. Back to a 2-point game, 50-48. If you're having fun watching the game, like the video on Warriors Today. 30,000 views throughout the night. 268 likes. Can we get the 300 before halftime? We get the 300, we'll keep the stream going. When the Warriors get the ball back, if D'Lo converts here, 31.6 seconds left on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock.
Perfectly executed 2-for-1 by the Lakers. Getting to the line, down by 3, chance to make it a 1-point game with the second free throw from D'Lo, and unless the Warriors get up a shot in 3 seconds, they'll have the last shot of the half.
Draymond going to check in here. He gets rained with some boos as he checks in. AD checks out for the Lakers. D'Lo's second free throw, also pure. Warriors obviously not going to go 2-for-1 here. They want a good look and a good shot. Curry crosses half court, guarded by Schroeder. DiVincenzo will set the screen. Curry playing with Reaves' food. To his right to Klay Thompson. Three-pointer, no good. Tapped out by Draymond. Shot clock resets. Curry into the lane. Floater, no good. Blocking foul called on the Lakers. I believe somebody was in the restricted circle there. I think it was Austin Reaves. That's why they called it.
Yeah, I'll have to see a replay here, but I thought he was set. Oh, I think he got out here. I think that's a missed call. Unless they're saying the jump forward by Reaves didn't give Curry enough time, which could be the case.
That could be the case,
Curry
yeah.
was already in the air when Austin Reaves jumped in front of
He did leap forward out of the restricted circle.
So he was set when contact was made, but and Darvin Ham will challenge
Wow, he's going to challenge it.
I don't know if I like that because now you're out of challenges for the rest of the game. I don't think it's worth it in a one-point game.
To challenge it here, I don't like it.
I don't like it one bit. Now, I don't know how they're going to rule this because Reaves was set, but he did jump as Curry was already in the air to establish that set posture, and he was not in the restricted area.
Yeah.
Interesting call here.
Very interesting call.
We did hit 300 likes by halftime, so luckily we get to stay live.
We're staying live, baby. Tongue in cheek. You know what we're saying here. Clayton Lockhart pacing the chat on the Lakers channel. Nasser Yatas, we appreciate you for watching on Warriors today. Break in action here, break in play. They're going to review it. Scott Foster going to throw on the headset. We'll see what the officiating crew comes up with here. Make sure you subscribe to the show. It's Warriors today. It's the Los Angeles Lakers report. So far tonight, as far as subscribers go, let me take a look at the updated tallies. We're up to 51,594 subscribers on Warriors today. So we picked up almost 100 new subscribers. Good job by everybody out there. Subscribe to the show if you love the Dubs. Year-round content on the Golden State Warriors. If you're subscribed, type me. Unsuccessful challenge.
So not only does Darvin Ham lose his only challenge of the entire game, but he also loses the challenge.
Loses the challenge as well. So Curry to the line because he did not hit that shot. Questionable challenge there from Darvin Ham.
That one could loom large here if it's a close game late in the fourth.
No question. 51-49. Steph with one free throw left. He hits it. Shot clock unplugged. Game clock at 5. LeBron, guarded by Draymond, tries to spin off him. He does. At the buzzer, it was a bad look. Good defense by Draymond. And we're going to go into the locker room at halftime with the Warriors sporting a 3-point lead at 52-49.
What's crazy there is that I actually think once he got caught spitting on that three, LeBron legitimately tried to bank that three.
Yes.
Which is always a funny sight to see.
He realized that time was not on his side, so he just had to throw it up there real quick. And given the angle of him being on the wing, tried to bounce it in there off the glass. Unsuccessful nonetheless. We're up to 51,603 subscribers on Warriors today. Good job by everybody over there. And then on the Lakers report, checking the sub count here. We're up to 50,076. Few more subscribers over there, new to the show. We appreciate y'all as well. It is halftime, as you can see right here. Warriors up 52-49. We'll go through some of the halftime statistics here, but let's chop it up for a little while. Anybody want to send in a super chat? We'll answer to that as well. We're up to $31 in super chats. We got $500 last game. Can we top that today? Let's see. What country are you watching from? As Rolly gets the numbers ready, we'll give you some shout outs here. One dope gamer said, not me. That's a shame. IQ Insane said, Steph starting to heat up. He was really good in that second quarter. HJB, why don't the refs wear Lakers fits? I mean, Darvin Ham challenged that call. It really could have gone either way, and it went to the Warriors. Also, keep in mind that the Warriors in the regular season last in the NBA, 30th among all 30 teams in free throw attempts. So I understand that in Game 3, maybe the officiating got a little sketchy, but keep in mind, too, the Warriors, finesse team. Lakers, more physical. What happens when you're physical? You can draw fouls. What happens when you're finesse and you settle for a lot of shots on the perimeter? You don't get to the free throw line. So, Todorico, second quarter. See you in the final quarter. Hang out. Continue to be with us. Junior DJ, Warriors or Lakers? You tell me. Who you going with? I went with the Warriors. Who do you got? Mish, watching from the Philippines. She likes the Lakers, though. No name. I'm from Dub Nation. All right. Chunk. Steph. 17-7. And the team's been shooting terribly. He's carrying. Let's talk about it here. So at the break, Warriors are up 52-49 here. The Warriors were out-assisting the Lakers heavily through the first quarter. Lakers able to distribute the basketball a little bit better there in that second frame. Rebounding numbers even, 22-22. The Warriors are out shooting the Lakers, nearly 49% to just 41% for the Lakers. Oddly enough, the Warriors throughout much of that first half did have more points in the paint, and what continues to be a big statistic here, Rolly, it's the three-pointers. Both teams somewhat cold, but the Warriors have made 3 more shots from downtown, good for 26%. And then the Lakers, 2 of 11 from downtown, coming off of Game 3, in which they shot nearly 50% from the deck. And Rolly's MVP for that first half, none other than Anthony Davis.
He played incredible. 8 of 12, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He's been good on the defensive end once again. And in our pregame show, I highlighted Anthony Davis, how he had an unbelievable Game 1, disappeared in Game 2, and then came back with a dominant Game 3. And my question was Anthony Davis going to do the flip-flop theory and disappear in Game 4? Well, he said, not so fast, my friend. 19 points, leading the way for Los Angeles. They trail by 3 at the half, but he looks good. He's getting almost any shot he wants. He's doing damage in the mid-range, damage around the rim. Anthony Davis has been incredible early in this game, and he's gotten help from LeBron. 11 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 5-11 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, including 1 at the end of the half that he just had to get up that he missed. So when you really look at it, clean 1 for 3 for LeBron James from 3. I think the story of this game so far is that Steph Curry took over that second quarter. Anthony Davis, you could say, is the MVP of the first half, but if you're just going to go second quarter, Steph Curry, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 6-11 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Steph Curry took over that second quarter. The Lakers were in the lead for the most of the game, and then the Warriors come storming back, take a 3-point lead. It was knotted at 38, and then Curry really went on that run. I want to actually see the number. He could have scored or assisted, I feel like, on the Warriors' last 15, 16 points.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but in my mind it is.
Well, he had 14 points in that second quarter, something like that?
I mean, the 7 rebounds, 7 assists are stand out to me.
Triple-double watch for Steph here?
I mean, listen, obviously, stats in the first half will not translate exactly to the second half, but if you were to just, quote-unquote, double his stats for another half, it'd be 34, 14, and 14. That would be an all-time performance from Mr. Curry.
Yeah.
It won't happen, but Curry is looking to put his mark on this series. He hasn't done so this far because the one game the Warriors won, Klay Thompson was the main leading factor in that win, making 8 threes on, I think it was 8 of 11 shooting.
Right.
So, I mean, we'll have to see how the second half goes. But this is the first game that Steph Curry has truly dominated, and he hasn't got any help from the aforementioned Klay Thompson.
Not at all. I mean, 3 points for Klay, 1 of 5. I think the Lakers have done a good job of face guarding him in this game so far. He was not good in Game 3 after being awesome in Game 2, in which he knocked down 8 3-pointers, which led all scorers in that matchup. That was a vintage Klay game. But other than that Game 2 performance, Klay's been a little bit spotty, and it's been difficult for him to find a rhythm. He already really struggles with shooting off the dribble. That's not his game. He doesn't put the ball on the deck all that much. So with some of the off-ball actions, it seems as though the Lakers have done a good job of defending those because they're going stride for stride with Klay, not giving him a lot of open looks. Classic Draymond Green first half, 6 points, 5 boards, 4 dimes. I thought he did a good job of setting up the offense at points. He had this great fake-out move on Anthony Davis in which AD thought that he was going to do the DHO and the dribble handoff. He then dribbled it behind his back, beat AD off the dribble. He's had a couple of good passes to some backdoor cutters, and Andrew Wiggins early in this game, that was a point of emphasis for Golden State to get him involved. He was kind of playing that off-ball dunker spot
on the
type
baseline.
Of area along the baseline. They were using him on a lot of those actions.
Which is odd because you only really see a roaming finisher type on the baseline when your opponent's running a 2-3 or 3-2 zone.
Yeah.
And this is happening in straight man-to-man. And I kind of wish I had a whiteboard with the basketball court on you to show you some X's and O's options, because what Gary Payton has done in this game, inserted into the starting lineup, I want to try to paint a picture for you guys.
Yeah.
So they're going to have Curry at the top of the key handling the ball, right? And then Gary Payton comes up here, sets a screen to draw 2, and the Lakers are doubling Gary Payton.
Yeah.
So what do the Warriors do in return? Curry floats it. Now Gary Payton catches it, and because they just have 2 on Curry, it is now 4 on 3 going to the offensive end, and Payton can either kick to a corner, wing 3, or attack the rim, make the big man inside come towards them, lob it, drop it off to Wiggins on that baseline cut. They've done that with Gary Payton. They've done that with Draymond Green. That's how the Warriors' offense has gone in this first half, spamming the pick and rolls with Curry, letting the Lakers do what they've done throughout this entire series, which is double, and then the other guys can play make. And if it's not there, then they can just have Curry, who's still not standing up top with 2 people. He gets an off-ball screen and then come around, can catch it and put up a 3 or get to the rack and then dish it out again. That's the free-flowing Warriors offense that Steve Kerr has basically patented for this Warriors run, and it's been full effect for the Golden State Warriors today in this first half.
And it's funny because on that type of play, Gary Payton is usually getting the ball free throw line and in. There's a lot of bodies there, so there's not a lot of open space. It's very tight and compact in that area in the paint, and he's been making really good decisions, whether it's the rise-up wraparound pass or it's that pass from around that free throw line area in which he goes to a Wiggins on that backdoor cut, or as Rolly alluded to, vacant along that three-point perimeter. You shoot it out there, and you get some open looks because defenders from the Lakers are crashing on that action from GP2 and Steph Curry, because you have to account for both of those players there as well as who's down low as well. Putting him into the starting lineup, it's worked for Steve Kerr. Just like putting JaMychal Green into the starting lineup in Game 2 worked to great benefit for Golden State. Matchups along the course of a playoff series. If you're a basketball nerd, you appreciate it, right? And I appreciate what Steve Kerr's been able to do. As for Jordan Poole, can't appreciate what he's been able to do. His rocky playoff run continues. It looks as though, and Rolly has said this a couple times, he's suffering from a lack of confidence. He's had bunnies. He's had open looks. He's been hesitant. He's double faked. He's given it up in a time when usually he'll let it fly. And I think it's a classic lack of confidence for Jordan Poole right now, who feels the heat. And I saw this video of him prior to the game looking at something on his cell phone, and he was going, ooh, ah. And I saw a great tweet from somebody, and they were like, hopefully he was watching highlights from last year's playoffs, because he was good. Even in the regular season, when Steph was out because of injury, or even when Steph was playing, Poole was an inconsistent player. The number's not as good as last year, but still, he'd be able to go on these little runs, go on these heaters to kind of shoulder the load a little bit for Golden State. Hasn't done that at all playoffs. The only good game that he's had, in my opinion, Game 1 of this series, and then he took that ill-advised shot late.
Yeah. I mean, we just laid out the entire first half for you guys. The Warriors lead the Lakers 52-49 in this pivotal Game 4. We went through stats, how Anthony Davis and Steph Curry have impacted this game. So with a massive second half that has massive implications on the rest of these playoffs and this series between Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Lakers, I want to ask you guys, who you got in Game 4? Warriors with a 3-point lead. Will they hold on? If you think so, type W. If the Lakers are going to overcome that minimal deficit and take Game 4 to go up 3-1, type your L's. We'll be looking in the comment section and giving some shout-outs. As Manny Cakes is back. We'll get to your super chat and put it on screen in a second. But ZDMVYT says W. Cholar says W. Skire says Warriors. Glance Manalo says Warriors. Miami Beach says Warriors. Miami Beach, if you're in Miami, let me know how the party is down there. Heat take a 3-1 lead in that series. Izzy Martinez types his W. Fritz says GSW. Loy says Warriors from Philly.
Philly, I'm from Westchester. Or from the Philippines.
I don't know. Shortened to H-I-L. I don't know which way you want
You never
that.
know.
Yeah. Christian typing his Lakers. Jaisal Siaga says W. JRDJ says Warriors. O'Brien says Lakers. Honestly, it's a little split here. I'm not seeing a clear favorite. Probably
split.
Leans a little bit towards the Warriors, but can't put my finger and say for sure.
I'm looking at the live poll, too. Who you got in Game 4? 56% Warriors, 44% Lakers.
But look at Manny Cakes, such an inspirational fella.
Manny Cakes
was here the MVP in Game 2 of the comment section.
Yep.
The super chats. Manny Cakes was all up over the Warriors taking Game 2, and maybe he's back to provide that good luck charm for his Warriors.
Let's go Warriors, he said. And now we're up to $33 in super chats here. If we want to update the graphic there, Rolly, we can show the people what we did, all thanks to Manny Cakes. As we had a nice little party after that Game 2 victory for the Warriors, things went crazy here on this channel. And we did our post-game show. A lot of people tuned into that. And we hung around. We partied with Dub Nation. We partied with Laker Nation. Last game, a record here. $500 in donations. And now we're up to $33. Now what's interesting is that we ended last game with $50 in super chats. And we still got to 500. So we're down to hang out. We're down to have a good time. You want to send in a donation? We appreciate that, of course.
I'll tell you what, Chase. When I broke down that X's and O's Warriors offense, it just made me feel like Kenny Smith up there on the whiteboard.
Dude, I was about to go get you a piece of paper.
Dude, I needed...
You were in your bag right there.
I need a graphic to where I can start writing and drawing and you guys can see it, because that just got me fired up. I'm ready to go out and coach a game myself. Darvin Ham, I'll see you. I'm coaching the Lakers in the second half.
We could get a webcam that has like a wide lens that points down onto the desk, and then you can just put your little coach's clipboard there, little overhead cam, and that's
That'd be pretty sick. Open up that little area.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, that would be sick.
Dude.
Oh, it's got fired up.
You're in your bag,
Brett,
brother.
if you're watching, 5 a.m. meeting.
5 a.m.
We're going to get through this.
I think I saw James in the chat a little bit earlier.
I did. He
James,
was in there typing his steps.
5 a.m. meeting. Chunk. What's dumber, Lakers in LA or the Jazz in Utah?
Am I missing something here?
Basketball team in Utah is pretty random. Anything in Utah is very random.
Anything in Utah is random.
It looks to have beautiful sights. I've never been. Park City seems cool.
We'll have to ask our friend Petey, who would go to Salt Lake City sometimes.
This is true.
Something I want to ask. We've asked you to pick who wins, but why not go the extra mile and let us know what the score is going to be? Predict it down in the comment section. Oh, what does TNT come back from the half with? Looking at the pick and roll.
They were watching the show.
TNT, I'm ready. Where's my call?
They were watching our show.
Oh,
TNT was watching Chat Sports. And they stole our graphic.
What the hell?
We had the same graphic.
We're on to TNT.
That's why you hang out with us here first.
TNT, expect a C and D.
I like that. So third quarter action about to get underway here. Warriors sporting a 3-point lead, 52-49. Closing in on 50,000 total viewers throughout the night here on Warriors Today. A few thousand on the Lakers report as well. Warriors will now matriculate down the floor left to right. And they're going to run that same action that Rolly was talking about, this time different personnel. Gary Payton II lays it up.
As many
Cakes! Let's go! 100% Warriors will win. That makes it 100. Even better, Manny Cakes. Gets us to 110. Manny Cakes. Manny Cakes. Manny Cakes. LeBron now has it. He'll left hand sling it to Jared Vanderbilt. His corner pocket three off the mark. Draymond back to Wiggins. Back iron off the three. Steph Curry gets the rebound. Warriors will reset. Curry sidestep from distance. Cannot get it to go. Draymond rebound to Curry for three. No good.
Missing two in a row. Both good looks. Don't see that often from Curry.
AD outlet to Reaves. Reaves into the lane. Vanderbilt to D'Lo. Left wing three. Back iron. No good.
Woo! Frenetic pace earlier in the third quarter.
I love it. Curry will cross half court. Sends it to his left to Klay Thompson. Klay for three. Wet.
I got to be honest, I would have called a timeout early here if you're Darvin Ham. You're getting outworked in the first minute and a half of this game, and you've allowed an easy layup and a catch-and-shoot easy three for Klay Thompson.
Warriors up by 8, their largest lead of the game. Reaves responds. He's able to connect from mid-range. Lakers back down by 6. Steph guarded by LeBron. Does he want him off the dribble? No. He'll sling it to Klay. Klay for three. Cash, but a foul prior to the shot on D'Angelo Russell. That's a good sign, though, for Klay. One official three-point make, and then another one that happened simultaneously with the whistle. If Klay can get it going here, look out if you're the Lakers. Klay will now inbound near side to Curry. Curry gets past Vanderbilt into the corner. Draymond, rare three. And that's why he doesn't take many of those. He misfires.
I was semi-expecting that to go off the side of the backboard.
D'Lo to Reaves to LeBron in the corner. Splash! LeBron James. Lakers needed an answer. They got it from number 6. Warriors lead trimmed to 3. Wiggins will back down Reaves. Spin move. Bank shot. Too hard.
I love that move with the smaller Reaves guarding Wiggins, but you just got to finish that. You're right there.
Reaves. Great pass to LeBron. Little touch ball. LeBron lays it in off the left side. 1-point game.
And just like that, I said I wouldn't be mad with the timeout from Darvin Ham. Well, that's why he's coaching and I'm here sitting and talking.
Steph going to uncork a deep 3. Unable to hit. Klay Thompson picks up the loose ball. Fadeaway J. He can't get that to drop.
That was
AD
a terrible
rebound.
Shot selection by
Now
Klay
to
Thompson.
LeBron. LeBron corner to the Reaves. 3. Yes! Austin Reaves dials it up from distance. He buries it. Lakers went down by 8. Now they're up by 2. 59-57. As we go to Many Cakes, $77 super chat. 100% the Warriors will win this basketball game. That gets y'all past $100. Many Cakes, you're a legend. Many Cakes, you're one of one. Many Cakes, you're the Teflon Don. Many Cakes, you're the GOAT.
The Teflon Don?
Yeah. Shout out to Rick Ross.
No, I can't say I know that one.
$1,600 people watching live on our Warriors channel. Make sure you subscribe. We've been able to pick up 34 new subscribers since last check. Clap it up to Dub Nation for supporting. JK, I want to see Manny Cakes fight Borelli. How about a super chat fight between Manny Cakes and Borelli? That could be epic, honestly. JK, were you tuned in? Because they went match for match at the end of Game 2.
They were going back and forth in Game 2, and then at the end they teamed up like KD and Curry to bring home a couple rings.
Hell yeah.
That's a good comparison. I compared them to Steph and Klay, but if we're going realistic here, Borelli's KD and Manny Cakes is Steph.
Okay.
Steph's got that ignite ability.
That's why they're called the Splash Brothers, both Steph and Klay, but also Borelli and Manny Cakes.
I mean, two inspirational characters.
John Gotti was known as the Teflon Don from Tomahawk, but Rick Ross did the song, or calls himself Teflon Don.
JK, tuned in, great stream, guys. JK, we appreciate you, big dog.
JK, you're the man. John Vincent saying, go Lakers. 6 likes away from 400. Kira just texted me, said, I need the stream to get to 400 likes to make me happy. So, make her happy by liking the video.
Come on, you don't want to make her mad.
Efren said, Lake Show, baby. Breaking action here. You're not missing anything. 59-57. Nice little Lakers spurt there. Rolly wanted Darvin Ham to call a timeout. Ham let his veteran-laden group keep playing. It worked out. Warriors went up 57-49, so that's a 10-0 Lakers run. Can the Warriors end it? Klay comes off the screen to GP2, back to Klay. Klay, guarded by LeBron, into the corner to Payton. Down low on the low block to Draymond. Has D'Lo on him, backs him down, foul called on D'Lo. That's good awareness from Draymond to understand that D'Lo was on him. That's why he tried to get into attack mode right there.
I kind of floated out this idea in the first half when he had Dennis Schroeder on him.
Yeah.
Small guy, you have the weight advantage, back down, get to a layup, and if they double, you can kick it out and pass it like you do so well. I don't understand why Draymond wouldn't do that more. First free throws up, and it's good. But something else I want to highlight here, Chase. Look, I don't know if you guys are watching at home with us, but Chase, I don't know if you realize, look at the difference in the way the Lakers defended pick and rolls with who the ball handler is. They try to blitz and double Steph, which leads to the drop-off that we talked about at halftime.
Yeah.
Klay right there, they just went right over the top and said, we're not giving you any airspace, or I would say play it more one-on-one than rather get it out of your hands.
Yeah. So Draymond ends that 10-0 Lakers run, and then he gets called for a foul on Anthony Davis. Barking with the official now. Steve Kerr, outstretched arms. He's not sure what's going on. That was weird. It was a natural tie-up. Either way, LeBron has it far side. Guarded by Klay. Pull up Jay. Too strong. Steph with another rebound. His triple-double watch continues. What a pass in transition to Gary Payton II, who lays it up off the window. So Curry, rebound, runs the floor, gets the dime. I believe he's 1 rebound, 1 assist away from a triple-double, or at least he's close. Then Klay, alley-oop to GP2, lays it up again. Lakers transition defense struggling here on back-to-back possessions.
Check that, Chase. That was actually a Steph Curry assist, and he is now only 1 rebound away from a triple-double.
17, 9, and 10 for Steph.
LeBron James turns it over. Here come the Warriors battling back with a 6-0 run of their own.
Curry gets AD in the air. Sends it back to Gary Payton II from the corner. Splash! GP2 with the triple. Warriors respond with their own 7-0 run.
Oh.
Vanderbilt backs down Steph. Steph's doing it all.
I actually believe this is a 9-0 run, Chase.
So it was...
It was 59-57.
I failed elementary algebra in college, so
Listen,
you're right.
Usually the math isn't mathing for me, but I'll take this one.
9-0 run. Or what, 10-0 run?
No,
9-0. 9-0.
I think.
The Warriors are on a run.
Either way,
that's what we know.
The Warriors are heating up in the third quarter, which if you guys know, in their biggest moments last year and in the dynasty with KD, they would blitz teams in the third quarter.
Draymond, what a dime to Steph. Lays it in off the right side. Now Darvin Ham will call a timeout.
Oh boy, here come the
Warriors! What a third quarter of runs here. I mean, the Warriors, they take that 8-point lead early. Lakers come back, 10-0 run, and then the Warriors respond there. Now it's a 11-0 run. You want to make a run at making some money? Do it with Underdog Fantasy. Chatsports.com/underdog. Promo code ChatSports will take you to the promised land. You could double your first deposit, ladies and gentlemen, up to $100. What that means is you put in $100 into your account using our link and our promo code, which is available in the comment section here on Warriors Today and the Lakers Report, and that'll give you $200 to game with. We're excited to announce our new advertising partner, Underdog Fantasy, the premier destination for NBA fans looking to play fantasy sports for real money with a wide range of games, including daily drafts, season-long best ball, and player pick'em. Underdog Fantasy is something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to win big and experience their user-friendly platform, world-class customer service, and easy withdrawals. As for our picks, prior to the game here, if you signed up and you joined us for our pregame show, you would have had one free winner. That was LeBron James, higher than a half point. You knew that he was going to get a bucket, right? He's played great tonight. So that's a winner. For Draymond Green, we went higher, 6.5 rebounds.
He's hit that, Chase.
He hit that. So we're 2 for 2 there. As for Andrew Wiggins, 8.5 rebounds and assists.
This one's nerve-wracking.
2 rebounds so far. 0 assists for Andrew Wiggins. So we need Wiggins to get active on the glass and dish out a couple of dimes.
Warriors here on a run, making it a 68-59 game. And I see in the Lakers report chat, GZ Up says, I thought this was a Laker channel, bro. You are on the Lakers channel.
You are on the Lakers channel.
We're simulcasting with the Warriors and Lakers.
Warriors and Lakers. We're playing it neutral here, getting hyped for both squads.
I think he took offense to our Warriors chant, which... Listen, we like to have fun on both channels. It's not just one-sided each way. So just want to let you know that.
Somebody sends in a $20 super chat like Borelli did earlier. We'll do a Lakers chant. We have a lot of Lakers fans watching on our Warriors stream. We have a lot of people watching on our Warriors stream. 1,600 watching live here. Nearly 60,000 views throughout the night.
Abelardo says, update the scores, please. It is actually updated right now. So you might be watching either behind or, I don't know. You don't know what the right score is.
John Borelli, let's go keep it up. He's saying Warriors in the chat. Gabe, real one. If you're enjoying the game, like the video. So Steph Curry, 1 rebound away from a triple-double.
Now got 19 points and 11 assists.
9 rebounds as well.
He's taking what the game's given him. Curry's playing a really good game.
Warriors had the basketball, or no, Lakers had the basketball coming off the timeout. Reaves to his right to LeBron. LeBron will drive. Kick it into the corner to Schroeder. Schroeder gets into the lane. Great defense by Klay Thompson. Better offense by Schroeder. That was a tough bucket.
That was extremely tough, and I was actually surprised that wasn't an and one. I thought Klay caught some body there.
Wiggins now has it. Drops it off for Draymond. Draymond to Gary Payton II. Thought about a three. Goes to Wiggins. Wiggins for three. Rattles it home.
Warriors can't really miss in this third quarter.
Golden State up by 10. 71-61. AD. He wants Draymond.
Ooh.
Fake fadeaway. Too short. Curry loses it. AD with the steal to Reaves. Reaves slows it up to D'Lo. Bounce pass to LeBron. LeBron on Curry. Backs him down. He shorts it. Goes back up. Second chance. That's no good. Warriors get the loose ball.
4 on 3. How did they get away with that defense possession? Wiggins coast to coast with the layup.
Wiggins coast to coast. Lays it up.
How did the Warriors get away with leaving Curry on an island in the post
There were
against
three
LeBron?
defenders there for the Lakers, and Wiggins carved them up, went right through them. Warriors up by 12. Largest lead of the game. Reaves going to try to take Curry. Foul called on Curry. Reaves will go to the line. Gabe said Lakers in 6. I still believe. I like Reaves getting physical with Steph. He's not backing down. Reaves hits the first free throw.
Relly says push. I think Steph grabbed. I actually do think Reaves pushed off a little bit, but I also think Curry grabbed him to pull him forward a little bit, and I think that is why they called the foul on Curry. As he checks out here, and a different rotation style for Steve Kerr in this game, where Curry comes out earlier in the first and third, but will likely play the entire fourth quarter like he did the second quarter.
So under 5:30 to go, Curry out. Free throws 11 of 11 for the Lakers, 5 of 5 for the Warriors. Klay Thompson, another three. He was hot early on, misses that one. And I meant early on in this third quarter. LeBron to Schroeder, back to LeBron. LeBron fighting down low. AD tip in, got it.
AD played really well in that first half. Quiet start to the third, but let's see if that wakes him up.
Draymond drops it off to Wiggins. Wiggins pump fake, runner. Basically an alley-oop to Gary Payton. Payton laid it up, but was there a foul before that?
I think they might have called a foul on the shot here, which is unfortunate because I think we were going to get a bailout credit for an assist.
Yes. Now Wiggins will go to the line.
He definitely was shooting that, and we might get credit for an assist, but now we are certainly... Ooh, soft call.
Very soft call.
Honestly,
it's good defense by AD.
Works out for the Lakers. Not the fact that AD picks up a foul, but instead of the Warriors getting 2 points, Wiggins at least has to make 2 free throws for him.
One dope gamer. I can't like the video. I just met you. I just met you too. I like you. You can like me and like the video.
We can all like each other.
Wiggins hits the first free throw. Dubs back up by 9, 74-65. LeBron will now check out. 4:49 left in the third. So Steve Kerr takes Curry out. Darvin Ham takes LeBron out. Wiggins clanks the second free throw.
And the foul works out in the Lakers' favor, just like I mentioned.
D'Lo, bounce pass to the aforementioned AD. He's guarded by Looney, who just checked in. He's going to try to take him. Thought it was a double dribble, but before that he got fouled by Looney.
Got grabbed on the spin there.
Going to be a side out for the Lakers. Foul on the floor. Gary Payton II will check in as well.
Oh, is he heading to the locker room there?
Reaves inbounds to AD. Near side. Sends it out. Pass deflected by Moody. Klay Thompson then picks up the loose change.
It's a 4-on-4 right now. And then here comes Poole.
Poole to DiVincenzo in the corner. Moody back to DiVincenzo. Open look. Got 80 in the air. Good ball moving from Golden State. And it results in a Moses Moody corner pocket three. Warriors back up by 12. Matches their largest lead. 4 3-pointers in this quarter for Golden State. Reaves. He's going to try his hand from distance. Hits. Austin Reaves. Big shot.
That was big time. Warriors starting to make it a double-digit game without Steph on the floor. Take away. Ooh, interesting.
Reaves up to 17 points now. That was just beautiful ball movement from Golden State. A couple guys had open looks. Moody at first, DiVincenzo at first. Then DiVincenzo got 80 up in the air, drive and kick. And then Reaves just caught it right here, right in his pocket. He fired.
Too easy there in a set defense. It was really just a catch and shoot for Reaves. No really contest either. That just can't happen in the playoffs.
Klay back to Moody. Shot clock at 10. Moody wants Klay. Can't find him. Now Looney has it. Shot clock at 5 to Poole. He's stripped. Another turnover for Poole. He's had a couple.
I don't think he was even stripped there, Chase. I really thought he just lost it
going up. Just lost it. Either way, a turnover. Reaves to Lonnie Walker. Walker back to Reaves, guarded by Klay. He's going to run a little pick and roll with AD. He missed the scoop shot layup, and then AD could not corral the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Warriors will get it back.
You know what, Chase? I'll tell you this. We have made, I wouldn't say we, but there has been a lot of discourse about the officiating in this Warriors-Lakers series, and then you got the Scott Foster allegations coming in, the extender, but I really think there has been no impact on this game from the officials. I really think, like, you can argue and say there's been bad calls each way, sure, that's going to happen in any game, but there has not been a play in my mind, or even really anything that has been like, officials dictating this game. I think it's been a very evenly played well game, well officiated game, and right now, because the Warriors are shooting so well in the third quarter, they had the lead.
Yeah, look, I mean, a lot of Warriors fans complaining about the officiating in this entire series, as well as the free throw discrepancy. The Warriors in the regular season, ladies and gentlemen, last in free throw attempts. The Los Angeles Lakers were first. It's not because the Lakers are getting calls every single game. That is a difference of styles. The Warriors live out on the perimeter. They take a lot of jump shots. Oftentimes, there's not fouls on those jump shots. The Lakers, on the other hand, play a downhill style in which they like to attack the rim. Keep in mind, earlier in the year, they had Russell Westbrook, a guy who liked to get to the 10. So it's a difference of styles here that dictates the free throw discrepancy. I don't think it's how the game is being called necessarily, but if you're the Warriors, look, you're 15 minutes away from tying this series up at 2-2, going back to your home arena.
Fascinating lineup change here. Curry back in, LeBron back in to close this third quarter. I assume they'll sit the first 2 or 3 minutes of the fourth then.
I wonder who matched, if it was Ham or Steve Kerr.
I'm going to guess it was Kerr because AD was coming out for his scheduled rest. LeBron comes back in, and I think Kerr matched with Curry.
DiVincenzo, I think, whistled for a foul, turnover Golden State, or Moses Moody, one of those two. So Lakers get the ball back in a blink. LeBron is pestered by Wiggins, tries to spin off him. Wiggins is in his mug. LeBron, gonna win that battle, though. Got a nice little favorable switch and then laid it up. Lakers get a steal. It's Schroeder. Stuck his hand into a passing lane. Drives. Got it to go. Dennis Schroeder, the Energizer Bunny, gets the Lakers within 5, 77-72.
What do we always talk about in the playoffs? Closing quarters and halves. The Lakers looking to close this one very strongly and make a push into this fourth quarter.
Wiggins has it far side left wing. Walker on him. Going to try to take him. Weird shot. Can't hit. Gets the rebound. Sends it back out to Curry. Shot clock at 10. Curry behind the back. Up and under to DiVincenzo. He gets the layup to drop. What a pass. What a move.
This might be one of Curry's best overall games I've ever seen him play in the postseason. Forget 50 points. The dishing and rebounding has been incredible.
25 assists on 32 field goals for the Warriors. Schroeder, LeBron, Two-man game. LeBron to the cup, takes the feed, layup, harm, and the bucket. He's going to go to the line. High-level playmaking happening right now at the end of this third quarter on both sides.
Really tough finish there on the baseline, the right side, taking the bump and finishing with the left while underneath the basket. LeBron converts the three-point play, making the free throw, and we've got a 4-point game, folks. Lakers on a 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes.
Crowd into it. Chanting defense at Crypto.com Arena. Steph has Hachimura. He shakes him. Left-handed layup. Kiss off the glass and through.
Man, that was one of the coldest hezzy shimmies I've ever seen.
LeBron, Euro step to Reaves for three. Back iron, no good. Looney rebound. Would have been a big one. Crowd would have erupted. Can the Warriors capitalize? Curry behind the back beats Reaves into the lane. No good. Looney rebound. Then he's fouled on the floor by Schroeder. He nearly spun that ball off high glass.
I tell you what, if Curry made that layup, I think I would have just been speechless the rest of the night. That was incredible, and they just showed the replay of the little hezzy shimmy that Curry put on Schroeder. My goodness, Curry is clicking on all cylinders right now, and he's also got 3 steals.
1 rebound away from a triple-double for Curry.
Looney will head to the line after getting the offensive rebound. He was fouled inside. Looney's first free throw, clank. He'll have another to make a potential 7-point game.
Looney in familiar territory, played his college ball at UCLA, had an offer from Duke, decided to go to UCLA. 5-star recruit coming out of high school, goes to UCLA, had a couple of hip injuries that affected his athleticism to a certain degree. He's been the ultimate glue guy during this Warriors dynasty. Misses both free throws, though. Uncharacteristic for Looney, a championship-winning player. Thought LeBron was going to pull up from 3. He doesn't. Now he will. LeBron from distance rattles out. 1 minute left here in the third. 6-point game.
Chase, I'll tell you what, this has a feeling of a Game 7. It's not, but it feels like it. The intensity is off the charts.
Shot clock at 10. Curry, step back on Reaves. Ooh. That's no good. He misfires. DiVincenzo battles. Lakers get the loose ball. LeBron pushes into the lane. Good defense by Curry. Reaves was open in the corner, I thought, and then Curry threw his hand in the passing lane, tipped it out of bounds. Lakers will get it with 18 on the shot clock.
I'm absolutely in awe that Steph Curry missed that three-pointer. He's cooking. He's getting open looks. Hits him with a nice little one-dribble step back, created all the space in the world, and it just felt like that's a shot Curry always hits. Silences the crowd, capping this immaculate run he's been on. But he bricked it.
Lakers will inbound from the corner. Same spot in which James Harden hit the game-winning 3 against the Celtics yesterday. Schroeder comes off the AD screen. Floater, high off glass. Got it.
Tell you what, Chase, Schroeder has done an excellent job this series, coming off the bench, providing defense and scoring. He's provided more scoring in this series than Jordan Poole has, and that is not good if you're a Warriors fan.
10 points, 6 this quarter. DiVincenzo lines up a corner 3. He connects.
What a third quarter we have. The shot making is off the charts.
84-77. Shot clock unplugged. Game clock at 14. Schroeder has it near side. Kicks it. LeBron for 3. Unable to connect. Game clock at 5. Steph has it. Look out. Crosses over Schroeder. Long 3. Back iron just misses. We're going to go to the fourth quarter. Type your 4s. Type your 4s. We're headed to the fourth. Warriors up by 7. It's going to be a fantastic finish. And we have you covered right here on Chat Sports. Type those 4s in the chat. Trey plays, Eric Hamilton, John Borelli, Wilson, Christian, not me, Tododerco. Come on, Laker Nation, where you at? Get those 4s in the chat on the Lakers channel. Give us those 4s. Wilson Cabuso. Great third quarter there. That was a lot of fun. Had more of a fast pace to it. It felt as though there was more scoring, but look, after a very slow first quarter in which the Lakers had the 1-point edge, 22-21, second quarter went to Golden State, 31-27, as the pace picked up. Once again, the pace quickened in that third frame, 32-28. Golden State able to outlast the Lakers there, but it was a quarter of runs. Warriors went on a run to start. Lakers came back. Warriors went on a run. Lakers closed the gap. That's why it's a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter time. Type those fours in the chat. This is absolutely awesome, man. What a series we have. What a series. Also, Kira said she's watching the show. Going to type some Kiers down in the chat.
Kira, what do you think about my backdrop today?
Backdrop.
No good.
Not as good as Studio A.
Maybe next time we'll be in Studio A. Probably not, though.
Type it Kier in the chat. Type KYR in the chat. Christian Gaeta, I see ya. Betty White, what up? Good money. Wilson, Christian, Borelli, Renee, Wilson, Rashana. Good stuff right there. Keep that chat popping. Bengals fan also here. Vino Dior. A lot of celebs in the house in LA. Jack Nicholson, Kim Kardashian. Jim Gray hanging out with Jack Nicholson. That's hilarious.
Who scored the first basket in this game? Anthony Davis, right?
Yes.
Dude, this dude hit a $2 to win 1,500 parlay on Jimmy Butler three-pointer and Anthony Davis first basket.
That's incredible. Lakers will start this final quarter with The Rock. D'Lo, Schroeder, LeBron, Lonnie Walker, and AD starting off for Los Angeles. Lonnie Walker, he wants to get involved. He buries the three.
And we're off and running here in the fourth quarter. Buckle up, fellas.
84-80. Lonnie Walker getting in on the action. Curry. Little two-man game with GP2, but he throws it out of bounds. No foul. He got hit. Confidence there from Lonnie. He rose up and buried it right from the jump. Catch and shoot.
And I'll tell you what, he might not play a lot, but he will provide you one thing, and that's the ability to shoot the ball, and he will not be scared to do so.
Athleticism as well. LeBron, one-on-one against Andrew Wiggins, trying to direct traffic here. Switches on to Klay. He clearly likes this matchup, wants to take him. Floater game, bottoms.
That was so tough. Klay
Two-point
Thompson's
game.
A good defender, too.
Yeah, he went right at him. LeBron, 23 points, 10 to 23 from the field, 7 rebounds. Wiggins, left vacant from distance. Can't take advantage.
Lakers with a chance to start the fourth quarter on a 7-0 run with a bucket here to tie the game.
Lakers tie with the 2, take the lead with the 3.
The crypt is on its feet.
LeBron wants Curry. He has him. Backs him down. Bounce pass to AD. Spin. Finish. Yes. We're tied 84-84. Steve Kerr timeout.
Wow.
Steve Kerr timeout.
7-0 run to start the fourth for the LA Lakers.
AD actually spun into Draymond on his right hip. Didn't matter. Unblemished.
Who do you got coming down the stretch of the fourth quarter? Almost 2,500 people watching on Warriors today. Let us know. We'll give some shout-outs. And if you're one of the 85 watching on the Lakers Report, we'll also shout you out. So get your answer in the comment section.
Who you got? W for the Warriors, L for the Lakers. Also, a reminder, subscribe to the show. Can we get the 52,000 subs on Warriors today? We're less than 300 people away. We're less than 300 people away. Let's go sub-only here on Warriors.
Okay, I like that.
Until we're back to see if we can get the 52,000 subs.
I can just guarantee you that there's 300 people out there aren't subbed on Warriors right now.
If you're new to the show here, we give you year-round content on Warriors Today on the Warriors, on the Lakers Report, on the Lakers. Informative, entertaining analysis, and with the offseason coming up right around the corner, that's really the hot zone for NBA content, right? Draft, free agency, trades. We're going to be covering it all, giving you shows basically every single day. And if we continue to get support like this, shoot, I'm not ruling out going live at some points on Golden State Warriors Today. So who you got in Game 4? W for the Warriors, L for the Lakers. Those of you who are commenting, you're subscribed to the show. It includes Jimmy, Enrico, Jedrick, Raphael, K. Chris, Marzon. If you want a shout out, subscribe to the show. We will not disappoint you with our coverage here either. Can we get the 52,000 subscribers? We are 270 away. Hit that sub button right now. Enrico, Larry Studio, Dusty Turtle, Jr., Clayton Locker, Gabe, Savage Beast, Maximo, Michael or Michelle, Cindy, Naya, Larry Studio, Justin Crawford, Queen, Mi Rosales, John Borelli, Christian Gaeta, Jimmy, Bengals fan, Naya, Mark, Enrico Miguel Dupaya, Sherwin Goosey, Harry Briggs. Good stuff right there. Just in that short amount of time, we picked up some more subs. We could take sub-only chat off. Nice little push there. Christian Gaeta, shout out from the Philippines. We love our Filipino homies. You want to share the weigh-in too of the super chats from last game to this game?
Yeah. Here it is. 500 in Game 2 following the Warriors win. If the Warriors win this one, will we top that is the main question.
Here on Warriors Today, 500 in super chats after Game 2. We're up to 110 right now. Can we beat that? We appreciate your donations for our free stream. 84-84. Warriors have the rock. Draymond to Steph. Out to Gary Payton. Thought about a three. Goes back to Steph. Wise option, but nearly airballed it.
I'll tell you what, I'd be a little nervous if I was a Warriors fan. The Lakers look really good to start this fourth.
LeBron has it up top. Switches on to Curry. He's going to back him down far side. Gaining traction. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo guarded by Klay. Rip through move. Foul called on the floor, I believe.
I believe it is. They've always called those rip throughs on the floor, so if it's shooting, I'd be quite surprised. I just don't get it. If you're a defender up close at someone on the three-point line, why put your hand on their arm? It's a free rip through every time.
Got to go out here. D'Lo will inbound now. Lakers moving right to left offensively. Warriors left to right. Lakers in their yellow jerseys. Warriors in their blues. LeBron switches on to Curry once again.
Good hands.
Into the lane to AD. Good hands by Moses Moody. Draymond will now push. Beats Draymond. Oh, wanted to go to Wiggins. Steal. Lonnie Walker lays it up. Lakers take the lead. 86-84.
Look at the difference Lonnie Walker has made early in this fourth quarter.
All 5 of his points in the fourth Curry, blocked by James.
Oh, that's definitely going to be a meme.
86-84, Lakers on top, and they're getting it done on both ends. And how about the unlikely heroic play from Lonnie Walker in this fourth? Hit a three, then picked up the loose chains, laid it up after the Warriors turnover from Draymond. Curry gets it back from Draymond, wide open for three. Foul away from the play.
He missed it anyway, but they called an illegal screen. Schroeder got crushed here.
By Klay Thompson?
Yeah, he put out his elbow. I actually think he was fine in a set position. I just think he stuck out his forearm towards Dennis Schroeder, making that contact a little more excessive, and that's why they called it an illegal screen.
D'Lo will play point. It's D'Lo, Schroeder, LeBron, Lonnie Walker, and AD on the floor for the Lakers. Wiggins, Moody, Curry, Klay, and Draymond for the Dubs. LeBron falls. Where's he going to go? He goes to D'Lo. Shot clock at 7. He's going to pull up from way downtown.
That
Off
would
the
have
mark.
been an unreal shot by D'Angelo Russell.
Here comes Curry. Dribbles behind his back. AD in his face. Doesn't matter. Baseline jumper is wet.
That quick little behind the back into a fadeaway 2 on the baseline. Pure. Stephen Curry now has a triple-double. He got his 10th rebound.
Schroeder beats Klay. Shot
What is it?
no
what is going
good,
on?
but what happened? Steph, though, dribble behind the back, step back, all in one motion, just so clean. And then Schroeder drove here.
Got pinned by Draymond.
Pinned by Draymond. AD on the putback dunk. But they said that AD maybe got fouled there. Inbounds to Lonnie. Lonnie Walker, baseline jumper. Got it to go.
Chase, I'm convinced Darvin Ham watched our post-game show on Thursday.
Yes, after game 2, Rolly said play Lonnie more. Steph for 3. Yes! Curry
foul.
Gives the Warriors the lead and the foul.
What a little cross into a jumper. Hot hit in the legs, and he's fired up, fist pump, looking at the crowd, saying, I'm here.
Wow, Curry connects from way downtown, plus the foul. He'll go to the line, looking to make it a 4-point play and a 2-point Warriors lead.
Woo! Look at this.
Curry drains it.
Chase, how is that possible? Steph Curry leads the 2023 playoffs in fourth quarter points by about 30.
Yes, Trae Young, the next closest. He only played 6 games in that first round. Triple-double for Steph. LeBron to Walker, nearly picked off by Curry. Shot clock at 5. Walker, pull up.
Whoa!
He hits it again. Lonnie Walker is cooking here in the fourth. He got DNP'd in game 1, played in garbage time in game 2, a little bit more in game 3. Heroic performance in game 4. Locked up at 90-90. Curry with LeBron on him. Good hands from D'Lo to bat away the pass out of bounds.
Lonnie Walker, what can you do for me? The Miami Hurricane showing up big in Los Angeles.
Curry, floater. No good off the glass. AD rebound, then he's fouled by Moses Moody. A lot of off-ball fouls in this game.
That was a little floater push shot off the glass. Curry missed. I'd label that as a layup for Steph Curry. That is now 3-point blank layup Steph Curry has missed with no real contest. Uncharacteristic. And if the Warriors lose this game by 6 or less, woof, that's tough to swallow.
D'Lo to LeBron. LeBron guarded by Moody. You have to imagine he's going to try to exploit this to a streaking Schroeder. Schroeder dropped it off. Nobody home. Wanted to go to AD, but miscommunication there. What a pass from Curry down low to Moody. He slams it home. Rolly, Lakers' transition defense continues to be problematic here in this game.
It's been abysmal, but let's just highlight Steph Curry's vision of the floor. Look off to Klay Thompson. Nope, Moody underneath the rim.
Walker. He's been heroic here in this fourth. Sets the screen for LeBron. LeBron onto Curry, then he's fouled by Steph.
Maybe he caught body there, but Steph Curry is about 100 pounds lighter. Could you say that about LeBron? Like,
easily.
At least 50. I don't think a little bump on a LeBron baseline drive is going to be a foul. Come on now. Let him play.
27, 10, and 14 for Steph. Walker guarded by Steph. Baseline. He's going to back him down. Spin move. He shakes him. Airballed it.
Oh, my God. He actually made Steph fall at a half spin. Oh, Lonnie, you can't miss that one, kid.
Curry to his left to Moody. Going to try to take Walker off the dribble. Into the corner to Wiggins. Up top to Curry. Has space from 3. Unable to hit. Loose ball tracked down by LeBron. Outlet to Walker. Down low to AD. Bad pass. He should have let the play develop. He rushed it.
First bad play from Lonnie Walker this quarter.
Wiggins, Euro, foul. Not sure if it's going to be in the act or not.
I honestly thought this was a charge, but it looks like they will call a block. And guess
Free
what?
throws for Wiggins.
Darvin Ham used his challenge at the end of the first half.
Yes, he did.
So he can't change that call even if he wanted to.
Almost halfway gone here in this fourth. We appreciate all of you for watching us here. Our
6
coverage
minutes,
of
Christian.
Game 4.
Christian's asking how much time we got. 6 minutes and change.
6:05. 6:05.
Classic Wiggins game, but get those rebounds up, kid.
Yeah, for real. Wiggins to the line. He has 2. Good on the first.
Steph Curry he hasn't really had his shot for the majority of this game, Chase, but his playmaking and point guard abilities, when you just true point guard, like what he has done to set up his teammates, draw attention, dish it to the open man, has been as good as I've ever seen it.
Yeah, no question about that. Wiggins hits the second free throw. Warriors up by 4. 94-90. 6:05 and counting left.
Hey, guys. The Lakers and Warriors have shot the same amount of free throws today. Happy?
LeBron checked out. Hachimura checked in. Won't be long till we see LeBron again. Schroeder, did he turn it over again? It's going to be out on the Warriors. Laker basketball. Steph looked shocked.
Tell you what, I thought Curry was going to get a rest late third quarter or early fourth. He checked back in after about a 2-minute hiatus late in the third quarter. He's not coming out anytime soon. LeBron will check back in, so very minimal 20-second break for LeBron.
Reaves takes the inbound from LeBron. He's guarded by Moody. Goes behind his back, looking to shake him. He rises and fires. And Austin Reaves able to find Twine there.
Ooh, I like that. Find Twine.
19 points, 7 of 15. Trying to keep up with you, Rolly. Curry up top. To his right to Klay. Klay down low to Draymond. He's guarded by Schroeder. High pass to Wiggins. Hands it off to Curry. And an off-ball foul again. A lot of those in this game, as I said.
I actually like this call, though, Chase. Wiggins went to go set a screen on LeBron, and LeBron just shoved him away, said, "You're not screening me." Can't do that, though. Can't shove people in the game of basketball.
So the Warriors holding on to a 2-point lead, 94-92, 5:25 left. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Wiggins will inbound to Steph, to Klay. He'll drive, kick out to Wiggins, wide open for 3. Wiggins has had some open looks, can't convert.
How about Moses Moody playing a lot down the stretch here? Steve Kerr trying everything.
Impressive. Reaves out to LeBron. LeBron switches on to Draymond, up top to Reaves, pump fakes, drives, floater, fouled.
I know by the definition that's a foul, but I cannot stand Reaves had a step on Wiggins, and instead of going up with a normal shot, he purposely jumps left into Wiggins. I hate that rule. I take it out, please. Just get a normal bucket. Stop trying to fish for the foul call.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, James Harden has changed the way that the game is officiated with stuff like that. Reaves hits the first free throw. Lakers down by 1. 5:01 left here in the fourth. Hang out with us. Make sure you subscribe. We appreciate you being here. We're stoked that you're here. We surpassed 100,000 people watching on Warriors. Reaves goes 2 of 2. We're tied at 94. Under 5 minutes to go. Reaves up to 21 points, 7 of 15 shooting, 4 dimes. Curry into the lane. High arcing floater. It rimmed out. AD with another rebound. AD a little bit silent in the second half after a great first half.
Yeah.
Reaves switches on to Wiggins. Now it's to LeBron, guarded by Klay. Shot clock at 8. To Walker for 3. He rimmed out. Place would have erupted. AD rebound. Hand off to Schroeder. He thought about a 3. He elected to not take it. He wants AD. Oh, he spins off Curry behind the back to Anthony Davis, and he throws it out of bounds. Schroeder trying to do too much.
I don't even think he dropped Curry like Lonnie Walker did earlier this quarter. Looked like Steph tried to take a charge. Minimal contact, good no call. Schroeder out of control, behind the back pass out of bounds. Both teams here, Lakers, Warriors, each have 13 turnovers.
Curry with LeBron on him. Passes it to his left to Klay. Klay down low to Draymond. Draymond to Curry. Curry pump fakes. Runner off glass and in.
Finally got that little floater to go. He's struggled with that range in this game so far. He's got 29 on the game, 8 in the fourth.
And Darvin Ham going to call a timeout. Make some noise in the chat. Let's go. What a game we have. Like the video. Let's get it. Let's get it. Darvin Ham calls the timeout. So let's take this time to tell you about Underdog Fantasy. 100% deposit match up to $100 if you use the code CHATSPORTS. Really excited about our new advertising partner. These were our picks heading into this game. They gave us a freebie, and if you tuned into our pregame show, you would have had it too if you signed up. Higher than a half point for LeBron James. He's well past that. For Draymond, that was able to connect. Higher than 6.5 rebounds. For Andrew Wiggins here, we're coming down the wire. For Andrew Wiggins, we went higher, 8.5 rebounds and assists combined. And Andrew Wiggins right now, 4 rebounds, 0 assists. So maybe there's a possession in which he can get a couple. Maybe he can dish out a dime or 2 to help us out on that total. Underdog Fantasy 100% match using the code CHATSPORTS. The link is in the chat right now.
Where was he at, Chase?
4 rebounds.
No assists?
No.
Oof. As we are about 4 minutes left in regulation, Warriors hold a 2-point lead. I want to see the comment section go absolutely bananas right now by letting me know who comes out on top in this pivotal Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. Let's see who you got. We'll give some shout-outs in the chat. I see a lot of Warriors, a lot of W's in Warriors Today's chat. On the Lakers report, I only see one.
Where's everybody at on the Lakers
Thomas
report?
Jefferson with a W. Let's check back in on Warriors Today. John Borelli says Warriors. Joseph says Warriors. Wilson says that as well. Add Jarrett to the list. Nico. Bo says Lakers. Oh, yeah, now the comment section's humming. Dante says Lakers. Moses says Warriors. John Powell says Warriors.
Darren Chambers and Dragon IV on Lakers.
Look at the comment section flying. You're getting lit. That's what we like to see. Make some noise coming down the wire here of a big-time matchup between 2 of the all-time greats, LeBron James, Steph Curry, in Crypto.com arena. I still want to call it Staples, but we'll have to take crypto. Big-time moments. Who's going to make a big-time play to lead their team to victory? Are the Lakers going to go up 3-1 and take a stranglehold on this series? Or are the Warriors going to knot it up at 2 and take back home court advantage with 3 games to go?
Kira said you need to be brighter because you're a star of the show.
Oh, well, don't be so mean to
we just need a little ring light.
Chase.
We need a little ring light over there for you.
You know, maybe next time, Kira, just for you, I'll be like Chase standing up. Maybe we'll experiment.
Malik, Lakers. Mr. Sin, Warriors. Joseph, Warriors. All right. Let's see how this game ends up. Absolutely awesome.
You know, Chase, we had an OT game yesterday. Wouldn't be surprised if we got another.
I'd love OT. Let's go. Let's make it happen. An update on our pursuit of 52,000 subs on Warriors today. We're 140 away. When it's the off season, daily videos. Let's go. Let's get there. 29, 10, and 14 for Steph. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. Lonnie Walker has it. Two-man game with LeBron. Floater. Bottoms.
Are we watching LeBron and AD-led Lakers, or are we watching Lonnie Walker? What are you doing? He's got 11 points all in the fourth quarter.
Steph Curry, guarded by Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson wide open. Off-ball foul on Draymond, though, on the illegal screen, I believe.
I actually don't believe this one was an illegal screen. I want to see the replay, but I believe Lonnie Walker got hit hard on the screen and flopped. He was slightly moving.
Steve Kerr going to think about a challenge here. I don't know if I'd challenge this.
I don't think I would either. He was slightly moving. I don't think it's worth it, especially with Klay Thompson missing the three-pointer. It would be at best a jump ball. I think it'd be better to hold on to that challenge.
It was definitely a flop. There's no doubt about that. Draymond's telling the ref, that's bad, that's bad. Either way, no Steve Kerr challenge. Walker brings it up for LA. 11 points in this fourth quarter, as Rolly just mentioned. Now it's LeBron, guarded by Steph. Takes him off the dribble. Right-handed baby hook. Unable to connect.
How about a great box out from Moses Moody on Anthony Davis, allowing Draymond to get the board, and then gets a lob pass from Curry.
Klay Thompson in the corner from Wiggins. Nothing but nylon. It's good.
What a little possession there by Moses Moody. Boxing out AD, catching a lob on the other end, dishing it out to Wiggins, who was able to swing it to Klay for an open three.
How about Moses Moody in the closing five for Steve Curry here? Warriors up by 3 after the 3 from Klay. Lonnie Walker, can he respond? Rattles out. LeBron rebound. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line.
What I don't understand, Chase, is that the Lakers on offense every time are doing a pick and roll to get Curry one-on-one with LeBron, and the Warriors are okay with it.
Yeah.
They're not fighting it. They're letting LeBron back down Curry and then sending maybe a late double. I just think this is not a good strategy defensively, because LeBron's going to take advantage of this late, and he already is by going to the line.
2 big free throws for LeBron. He's good on the first. (99-97). It was that Klay Thompson corner 3 just moments ago that put the Warriors up by 3. LeBron looking to trim that, though. Pure on the second. 1-point game. 99-98, Warriors advantage. 2:30 left. Curry comes off the Draymond screen. Switches on to LeBron. Crossover dribble. Out to Moody. Moody looks to go to Klay's direction. Can't find anywhere to go. Goes to Draymond. Draymond to Klay from way out of town. That was from San Francisco. Wiggins fights for the loose ball off the miss. Klay Thompson had 4 seconds on the shot clock. Ill-advised, to say the least. And that's basically a turnover there.
Yeah, that one was a questionable decision. Hanging out with Jordan Poole a little too much.
It was Jordan Poole distance just from the other side. Lakers can take the lead here. Walker to AD to LeBron. Shot clock at 8, game clock 1:57. Walker, pull up, elbow extended. He does it again. Lonnie Walker with 13 points, all in the fourth. That one gives the Lakers the lead.
As good as Steph Curry has been in this game, he is getting abused on the defensive end.
Klay Thompson, step back 3, short. Schroeder rebound.
Hate the 2 last possessions for the Warriors so much.
Too quick of a shot there from Klay. Lakers holding 199. 1:30 left. LeBron guarded just past half court by Wiggins. Now he has Curry on him. He's going to take him to the rack. Floater rims out, but he'll go to the line. LeBron saw that Steph was on him, and obviously he has the physicality matchup there to his advantage, and he used it to his advantage.
I just made my point about they're letting Steph defend him on an island, and I don't get it.
They're switching everything. They're switching everything, and every time the Lakers are trying to operate a switch around the three-point line, they're trying to get Steph matched up on either LeBron or Lonnie Walker. First free throw from LeBron. He connects. 2-point lead for the Lakers here.
It has just been something to watch how masterful Steph Curry has been on the offensive end, yet you look on the defensive end, and he is just getting abused.
26, 9, and 6 for LeBron. Can he get the 27 here and put the Lakers up by 3? Front iron, bounces in for LeBron. Lakers up by 3, 102-99. Curry, 29 points, 5 fouls here. He's guarded by Schroeder. Comes off the screen. Splits a couple of defenders. In the lane. Off the glass and in. Steph Curry with 31 points.
They can't get a stop in these last 4 or 5 possessions. They need one. Expect another pick and roll action featuring Steph Curry.
Curry with 31. LeBron with 27. Shot clock at 10. Schroeder guarded by Moody. Tries to shake him. Out to LeBron for 3. Rims out.
That's an over the back.
Over the back on Austin Reaves as Steph Curry has yet another rebound to add to his triple-double total.
Now, why would the Lakers elect to go away from putting Steph Curry in a pick and roll in their biggest offensive possession of the game? That is beyond me. LeBron, I'd be the last person I would expect to settle for a deep 3 instead of getting Curry involved in a pick and roll action.
Yeah, and LeBron's 3 just off the mark. Warriors down by 1, 102-101. Game clock at 38, shot clock at 17. Curry with AD on him, trying to dribble his way to create some space. Can he do it? Can he beat him off the dribble? Step back behind the back. He rimmed out. Loose ball. Picked up by Draymond. Out to Steph. Shot clock resets. Game clock at 20. Shot clock at 9. Curry from way downtown. He misses. Rebound Los Angeles. It's Lonnie Walker. He gets fouled. Curry just shy on that deep three-pointer. Just by inches. Great defense on the perimeter there from AD as he was sticking with Steph, not just on that first shot. He got out there on the second as well. Low percentage shot from Steph, but obviously he's taken those before. This game not over. Lakers up by 1, now they're up by 2. Lonnie Walker hits the first free throw.
Now I'll say this, Chase, 15 seconds left.
I'm trying to get a quick 2.
Exactly. If Lonnie Walker makes this, there's no reason for Golden State to panic and take a 3. You can easily get to the bucket, make it a 1-point game again, and force Los Angeles to make a free throw.
Lonnie Walker hits that second free throw. 15 points for Lonnie Walker in the game. 15 coming in the fourth. Lakers up by 3, 104-101. This would be an epic victory for Los Angeles if they can cap it off, and a sour loss for Golden State as they blew an opportunity potentially to lock this series up at 2-2. Obviously, teams that take a 3-1 series lead, the percentages certainly favor them, but this game is not done yet. Steve Kerr timeout. 15 seconds left. Warriors will have the basketball after this. And let's talk strategy here. 15 seconds left for everybody asking. I'm trying to get a quick 2 and a good look. I'm not milking the clock all the way down. I'm trying to get that quick 2. Then maybe you force a turnover on that inbounds pass. If not, you send the Lakers to the free throw line. You still have ample time to get another offensive possession.
You know, this might be a bold strategy here, but something I would look at here if I was Steve Kerr, inbounding it to Draymond Green, having Steph Curry come flying by and try to dribble handoff to him. But as you do that dribble handoff, Draymond Green does his patented fake go to the cup for a layup because you're down 3, right? What are the Lakers going to do, or the last thing they're going to do? Allow Steph Curry to get the ball and with a potential 3-pointer. So if they get it to Draymond and he goes to hand it off but then dive cuts to the rim for a layup, I think would be a quick play, and the Lakers will not be expecting it. I kind of would. It'd be a bold move by Kerr, but I'd go that route.
Steph will inbound from the near side sideline on the Warriors side of the court. 15 seconds even left. Warriors down by 3, 104-101. Curry Goes to Draymond. Draymond tries to beat Schroeder off the dribble, and Draymond gives it up. Turnover, Warriors. What an awful possession there for Golden State, and I'm not sure what the hell Draymond was thinking.
So they ran the exact play I just outlined.
Did Steve Kerr call a timeout before the turnover?
No, they're calling jump ball.
Jump ball is the call here. And it's going to be Wiggins against AD. 5.4 left. Now the Warriors will need to shoot a three-pointer here if they win this.
Wiggins has got bunnies, but I don't think he can win this one.
Here it is. Tip out to Curry. He falls. Ball loose. Goes out of bounds. Laker basketball.
Did Curry not call a timeout there? He should have called a timeout as soon as he caught the ball in the air.
Curry could have called a timeout. He didn't. And then LeBron hit the basketball away from him. Then it's out on Steph.
They're going to go look at this one on review. Why did he not call timeout? What a disaster. He should have called timeout immediately.
He tried to pass it to Moody?
And it is off Steph Curry, no doubt about it. And this one is over now. 1.5 Lakers ball. Just lob it underneath towards your rim, I should say. Or excuse me, the Warriors' rim. And even if the Warriors come up with it, they can't get a full court shot off in time. 1.5 seconds remaining, but this one is all but over. The Warriors will be going down 3-1 to the Los Angeles Lakers unless a miracle happens. I just don't get why Curry wouldn't call a timeout on the catch.
Wow. So you had Draymond with basically a turnover there on an awful decision. Then you had Steph Curry not calling the timeout. These are guys who have played in countless finals. They've won 4 NBA championships. This is a veteran-laden squad, and it's Draymond, Steph, two of the smartest players of this generation, of all time for that matter, making some very confusing mistakes. Lakers will inbound. LeBron will call another timeout. Wow. What a wild finish to this game here.
Just unbelievable. I almost outlined the exact play the Warriors were going to run down 3 with the ball, but Draymond turns it over, getting caught in the air on a pass, then a jump ball, won by the Warriors. Curry grabs it, doesn't call timeout when he's surrounded by 3 people, and then throws it out of bounds on accident.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that Draymond may have seen Schroeder on him, because he gets the inbound, Steph goes right behind him, fakes the handoff to him, and like you said, really, I mean, they run that action all the time. Draymond sees Schroeder on him. He's thinking, maybe I can get to the hoop for that quick deuce, but then Stan Van Gundy said what they wanted to run was the hammer play in which Klay Thompson comes down the lane, but Klay Thompson was nowhere to be found, so Draymond then is caught midair looking for somewhere to go, so he just had to give it up, and that's what led to the jump ball, but then Steph Curry comes down with it. Moody is like right here as he's laying down. He tried to like give it to Moody. Why are you not calling a timeout? That tells me Steph didn't know they still had a 1 timeout in the bag.
That's kind of what it tells me as well. And you talk about that hammer play. Klay was in the corner, so I'm going to assume Wiggins was supposed to set a back screen for Klay Thompson to get an open look in the corner when Draymond drives to the cup. And I just think either the screen went awry or Wiggins didn't know the play. I really want to see the full replay of that final possession by Golden State to see what went wrong in that opposite corner. Was it on Klay? Was it on Wiggins? Interesting to say the least.
Lakers will now inbound on their side of the court. LeBron nearly batted away by Klay Thompson, but Reaves picks it up, and that does it. The Los Angeles Lakers able to take a 3-1 series lead over the Golden State Warriors after the Dubs made some really confounding mistakes down the stretch. And this game is going to be remembered as the Lonnie Walker game. 15 points for him in the final quarter. What a moment for him in his NBA career as he helps lift Los Angeles to a 3-1 series cushion as this series heads back to San Francisco for a massive do-or-die Game 5 for the Warriors at the Chase Center. What a game. What a game. We're going to recap it here. Don't go anywhere. Continue to hang out with us, because there's a lot to talk about. Who wins this series? Is it going to be the Warriors? Is it going to be the Lakers? You got to side with the Lakers now. CV God saying that the Warriors' reign is over. Leo Fuentes saying LeBron is a genius. 27 points for LeBron. 10 of 25 field goals. That was a lot of fun, man.
All right, LeBron.
Like the video. We're up to 773 likes. Going to recap this game in our post-game show. Don't go anywhere. Continue to hang out with us. If you want to send us in a super chat, you can do that as well. LeBron, when asked what it's going to take to win Game 5 on the road, he said this game was harder. Next game's going to be harder, and if we don't bring it, we'll get blown out of that arena. Now, the Warriors have come back from 3-1 before. Are they going to be able to do it once again?
I tell you what, Chase, the Warriors come back from 3-1 on LeBron. You might see Twitter burn down to the ashes.
Yes.
Elon will be out of a job.
Yes.
Let me check the board stats here, and then.
Wow.
What a game.
Yeah. LeBron loses this series, Twitter's going to melt down for sure.
Listen, I know I'm not the biggest LeBron guy, but I kind of need to see this happen now.
104-101 the final in Game 4 from Crypto.com Arena.
Seeing the LeBron stands try to comprehend him blowing a 3-1 lead would be just something out of this world.
Leo Fuentes, you guys need to host ESPN. I agree.
I agree, too.
I don't know if we can keep up with TNT because they're awesome. Our content's better than ESPN.
I'd give my X's and O's basketball knowledge over Stephen A. Smith and some of the clowns they employ, that's for sure.
So let's recap it here. Final score, Lakers 104, Warriors 101. It's a fascinating game that had a lot of twists and turns. Really notably here, the Lakers able to come back as they outscored Golden State 27-17 in the fourth quarter. You heard that right. The vaunted Golden State Warriors scored 17 points in the final quarter. Lonnie Walker had 15 of the Lakers' 27 in that final frame. Other than that, pretty even matchup here. I mean, you look at the assist numbers, Warriors had more, 29-21. Rebounds, Lakers had the advantage by 2. Field goal percentage, 1.2 is the point differential there. 46.5 for the Dubs, 45.3 for the Lakers. 29% from distance for Golden State, and 24% from 3 for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is going to go down in history if the Lakers win this series as the Lonnie Walker game. I mean, he's pretty much been out of the rotation. He got entered into the game at the end of Game 2 in garbage time. And the homie Nick Roloff, who's been money on everything throughout this series, said, I think that he deserves minutes. Why is that? He gives you athleticism, he can hit the three, and he's not going to fear this Warriors team. And what do you know? In Game 3, Darvin Ham played him a little bit more. And in Game 4, honestly, the game of his life. Up to this point in his career, he's been somewhat of a disappointment as a former lottery pick out of Miami, originally drafted by San Antonio. He comes to the Lakers in free agency, played a lot early in the regular season.
I think he was
his minutes dwindled. He was a starter. Minutes dwindled at the end. But now, my goodness, 15 points. Unbelievable effort from him.
And what they were doing in that fourth quarter was really just targeting Steph Curry. Curry would be lined up on Lonnie Walker. Obviously, pick and rolls would happen, changes would occur. But if it got late in that shot clock, the Lakers were totally fine with giving it to Lonnie Walker on the outside or about the wing spot inside the arc and saying, Lonnie, rise up over Curry. You got the height advantage. You got the athleticism advantage. Either get by him and finish, pull up midi. And Lonnie Walker was stone cold in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you even give him any more superlatives than what he did tonight? 15 points, 6 of 9 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3, and it was all in the fourth quarter. What a game by Lonnie Walker. And Darvin Ham, first-year head coach, looks like an absolute genius with this coaching decision.
Yeah, seriously. And for Steph Curry, guy had a triple-double, but with Steph, they were hunting that matchup all night. And that's a big reason why Steph Curry had 5 fouls, nearly fouled out in this game. They wanted Lonnie switching on Steph. They wanted LeBron switching on Steph. They had Austin Reaves switching on Steph. Anytime they could generate a switch onto Steph Curry, they hunted that matchup, and they did it time and time again. And sometimes when Lonnie Walker was recording some of these 15 points, it was when Steph Curry was on him. Hit that big three, 6 of 9 from the field. Another classic LeBron James game for this point of his career, in which he's somewhat complacent, slow to get started, feeling it out, conserving and saving his energy. Then once the game wears on and he starts to identify the style of the game and starts to realize how he can fully impact it, LeBron finishes with 27, 9 and 6, some big free throws at the end, and of course, as he always does, some really smart basketball plays.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron was terrific in this game, stuffing the stat sheet. I mean, you're not going to see at this point in his career, he's 38, you're not going to see him just be that efficient monster he was in Cleveland, in Miami. Even in 2020, like, he was super efficient while hanging 30 and 10 every game. I don't think you're going to get that anymore, but that's fine because this is a really solid game for LeBron. You're going to be mad at 10 for 25, but when you have Anthony Davis on your side giving you 23 and 15 and he's really efficient, that's where the difference is this year for the Lakers. Actually, let's just say the second half of the season with the new revamped Lakers. 'Cause, listen, if you remember how bad the Lakers were in the first half of the season, they were atrocious.
Yeah.
Post-trade deadline, one of the best teams in the NBA, and they're showing it here, one win away from the Western Conference Finals. But Anthony Davis being this guy is the efficient paint monster on both sides of the floor. That has really changed the series, this Lakers team. Anthony Davis finally breaks a streak of not having consecutive 20-point games in the playoffs. And the Lakers did what no one think they could. Go up 3-1 on the Warriors, 1 win away from the Western Conference Finals. I'll admit it, I was a skeptic. Do I think this series is over? I do not. I actually do think with the Warriors' firepower, there is a chance. If you just think about it, if you win your home court games, you just got to win that one Game 6 in LA. So I'm not counting them out yet. But, man, this Lakers team played outstanding. And Darvin Ham, I want to give credit to him, keeping Lonnie Walker in the game that late fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And you know who paid the price for that? D'Angelo Russell, who was excellent in Game 2 in the third quarter. They did lose that game, but he came out hot in the third. And then D'Lo had an unbelievable Game 3 where he had the first 11 points for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bad game today, but Darvin Ham isn't afraid to just say, D'Lo, I know you've balled for us the past 2 games. You're going to have to sit down and let Lonnie Walker go. And that just is also a credit to this Lakers roster being okay with that.
Yeah.
No egos. Well, there might be 2, but no egos. Everyone else is okay with playing minutes, the minutes being fluctuating, and I think this has been why the Lakers have good chemistry going on this late push in the season.
Look, not all coaches have a good feel for the game. I think Darvin Ham has displayed this year, after the NBA trade deadline, that when it comes down to mixing and matching lineups, he's done a good job of that. Ever since they got rid of Russell Westbrook, they've become a more well-rounded team. D'Lo was bad tonight. There's really no other way to put it. He's had great moments in this series. Game 3, he was awesome. In Game 1, he was really good in that third quarter. But Darvin Ham benched him, pretty much. And he put in Lonnie Walker because he wanted a different look. And Lonnie Walker basically won the game for Los Angeles. I mean, 15 points in that final quarter. What's also crazy, Anthony Davis, for as good as he was in the first half, 1 made field goal in the second half. Yeah. 2 of those were free throws. 1 was a tip-in shot. So AD, from start to finish, he's been the best player in this series, no doubt. The most dominant player. Even when he's on the floor not doing anything, he impacts the game because the Warriors are always conscious of where he is on the floor as a rim protector. Shoot, there was a moment there when Steph Curry had those 2 threes in the final seconds prior to the baffling decision-making from Draymond and him that Anthony Davis was sticking on Steph Curry. And he held it down on that perimeter. The defensive length, the defensive ability, the two-way ability is why when AD is healthy, he's a top 3 to 5 player in this sport. Contributions from Dennis Schroeder as well. Austin Reaves with a silent 21 points.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Silent 21.
Very silent 21. He also made some crucial shots in that fourth quarter. But I want to go back to the Anthony Davis thing real quick when you mentioned him playing really good defense on Steph Curry in the final minute of this game, forcing 2 misses. It is so rare where you can find someone to protect the rim like Anthony Davis, but also able to switch onto a shifty guard like Curry and make his life difficult.
Yeah.
To me, there's really only 3-4 guys in the league that I would trust full-heartedly to do that in a one-on-one situation. I would go Giannis, Bam, Anthony Davis, and probably Jaren Jackson Jr., but even that, Jaren Jackson's a little bit of a stretch. But I just want to point out for the Lakers fans out there that his impact defensively, and he might drive you nuts offensively at times, because sometimes he looks like Shaq, and sometimes he looks like Shaq again in Phoenix. It is so hit or miss with him, but his defensive impact is there every night, and I just think Lakers fans should start appreciating that more, and honestly NBA fans as a whole, because what he does defensively is so difficult, and only 3 or 4 guys around the league can really do it.
I know we have more than 2,000 people still watching live on our post-game show here. We are 14 subscribers away from 52,000 subscribers. Show us some love. Hopefully we can get there by the end of this post-game show as we're about to talk about the Warriors side of this. 14 subs away from 52K. If you want year-round coverage on Golden State, lock us in and subscribe. What's unfortunate for the Warriors here, they waste maybe one of the best all-around playoff performances from Steph Curry that we've ever seen, and that's really saying something. I know he had the 50 in Game 7 against the Sacramento Kings. This was a well-rounded effort from Steph. Triple-double, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists. But I think it's going to be remembered for the 2 threes that he missed late, and then also him not calling the timeout. I hope that there's a reporter at Crypto.com Arena when Steph has that media availability who asks him, did you know that you had a timeout left? Because when Andrew Wiggins beat Anthony Davis on that jump ball, Curry rises up, he gets it, he falls down, some time there to call a timeout, set up a side out of bounds play, and instead he tried to give it to Moody, not knowing the time and the situation. It was very strange.
It was very strange, and if I would have told you, Chase, late in that fourth quarter, because how good Steph Curry was dishing the rock, getting rebounds, and overall filling up the stat sheet, if I told you he was 12 of 30 from the field and 3 of 14 from 3, I feel like you wouldn't have believed me. And when I saw these shooting splits, I kind of was in awe myself because I thought we were seeing a masterclass game from Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And I guess it was, but like the questionable decision of not calling a timeout at the end, and then overall the inefficiency really puts a dark cloud on a great game from Curry, and it at the end costed them the game, and now they're down 3-1 to LeBron James.
Yeah, and the issue too, he didn't get a lot of help again.
Yeah, Klay was bad again.
Look, if the Warriors lose this series, I'm fascinated to see what they do this offseason. They can't continue to be so Steph Curry reliant, considering the guy's 35 years old. You can't expect him to exhaust this much offensive effort night in, night out. Klay Thompson, at this part of his career, he's become a really spotty player who's had one good game in this series. In Game 2, he had the 8 3-pointers. He has to respond in a big way in Game 5. He just has to. 9-5-2. And only 11 shots, it's not going to do it. It's just not going to do it.
Well, we'll see here. If the Warriors can take Game 5 at home, maybe Klay Thompson can turn the clock back to 2016 and go Game 6 Klay like he did at Oklahoma City. Maybe he does that in LA to make it a Game 7. But you got to obviously get there first. Klay, the one game the Warriors won in this series, Klay goes nuclear. Other than that, he's been pretty quiet. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. And I would be totally surprised as we take a look at what Andrew Wiggins was able to do. Probably his best game of this series as far as his offensive production. Had some big buckets from time to time. 17 points, 6 of 14. I'd be so shocked if the Warriors would lose in this series in 5 games. I mean, they're just too good to lose in 5 games. But that's how good the Lakers have been. And credit to Los Angeles. Draymond Green, really good. But once again, just an odd sequence, an odd ending to this game when they run one of their trademark plays, right? Steph Curry is the inbounder. He gives it up to Draymond. And you can run a couple different actions off that. Steph went behind Draymond. You can go handoff, screen. Draymond can keep it. And then you run something else where somebody goes down the lane, or it could be a drive and kick from Draymond. Now, Stan Van Gundy was talking about how Klay, the design of the play, is for him to come crashing into the lane. So you kind of go backside there because the play starts on that front side, and you catch the Lakers slipping backside. But he wasn't there. So then Draymond drives baseline on Dennis Schroeder. He jumps up into the air and just has to throw the ball in bounds. It leads to the jump ball in which Steph Curry did not call the timeout. But for two smart, genius-like players in Draymond and Steph, just weird game management decisions from both of those guys tonight.
Yeah, that Draymond turnover is going to be what is talked about when this game is over. That and the Curry non-timeout call. I truly do believe the play call was trying to get Klay Thompson on corner 3 on a back screen hammer action as Draymond was crashing towards the rim. Obviously wasn't there, and he caught himself. What I would have liked to see Draymond do is, like, when he's dribbling, if he's got his head up like you're supposed to have, if you see that it's covered, why not just stop, gather, spin, and lay it up? Because you had Dennis Schroeder on you, and I hope you would trust yourself to make a layup over a smaller guy like Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
I think jumping to make a pass was the wrong call there, because if you can see it's covered in the corner, stop and just put it up. It's better than jumping up and putting up a pass in no man's land.
Sometimes he could just get so panicky.
Yes.
With the basketball offensively.
And he's such a good IQ basketball player, Draymond Green. Like, you might hate him and think he talks too much shit and is just disrespectful and doesn't have true, like, skills in the game of basketball. Like, you might think that, but his best skill is his IQ and the knowledge of the game of basketball. And for him to make that play is just so confusing, realistically.
Yeah.
And I just want to talk about this before we end this postgame show.
Jordan Poole, not good, man.
Dude, this dude, he might be one of the worst contracts in the NBA if this continues.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
We talked about Draymond getting panicky. It's just because, look, offense is not his strength. Jordan Poole, offense is his strength. He might be playing his way out of this series. He has been atrocious. And it seemed as though Jordan Poole has lost his confidence because he's had opportunities to shoot, and he's passed up those opportunities. And he is a streaky, hot and cold basketball player. And even if Steph Curry misses a couple of shots, he's still going to keep gunning. Jordan Poole has stopped even trying to attempt shots. And he's turning the basketball over too. Reckless. He's just playing dumb basketball. I can't imagine Steve Kerr wants to deal with it all that much longer. I think Jordan Poole is working himself into a conversation of whether or not he's going to be on this team next year. There are teams across the NBA who need a scoring punch, who might look at Poole as a young player, great year last year, good in the playoffs. If you give him 20 field goal attempts per night, he could be easily a 20, 25 per game type of guy. But on this team, they have some needs if they go down in this series, and even if they do end up winning this series. What can you net back for Jordan Poole? I'm fascinated to see what happens.
Yeah, and what Jordan Poole does on offense when he's right is one of the most impactful bench scorers in the NBA. And you can point back. It's him and Tyler Hero, to me, are very similar in the fact where Poole probably could start for a lot of teams, but they're starting on the bench and being that leader of the second unit, and you're expected to get between 15 and 20 points a game from them, scoring because you're taking the majority of the shots in the second unit running the offense. Now, both are very bad defenders. Now, what happens when your offense goes away and you can't defend because you're a smaller, weaker guard? Well, then that means, guess what? You can't play. Because if you're not giving me offense and you can't defend and you're not really providing much on the rebounding aspect of things as well, I just think you're going to play yourself out, and I wouldn't be surprised. Poole, I want to check his minutes here. Give me 1 second. Jordan Poole played 10 minutes in this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it stays like that.
Kerr pulled the plug early, man.
And he didn't play the entire fourth quarter, and I'm pretty sure if he played in the third quarter, it was for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So Jordan Poole basically sitting the entire second half. Not good for Jordan. Wouldn't be surprised if he's moved. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not even played in the series, because if he's not confident in himself, then why should your teammates and coach have confidence in you? Not providing any defense. Jordan Poole. Woof. Oh, boy.
You know, it's weird when I think about it, too. Steve Kerr started Gary Payton tonight, and I thought Payton played well. When Lonnie Walker was cooking and they were feasting on Steph on some of the switches, where was Gary Payton II? He didn't really play down the stretch. They went Moody over Gary Payton.
Moody, and as you see, Gary Payton II's stats on screen, very efficient game, had 15 points, was active defensively as well, but Steve Kerr elected to stay with Moses Moody, the second-year player out of Arkansas, who was perfect from the field, 3 for 3, had 7 points. But the reason why I think they went with Moody, Chase, is because Kerr probably thought that Moody was giving them the same type of impact with his energy and shot-making ability.
Some more floor spacing, too,
but
maybe?
a little bit of a bigger body to help on rebounds.
Okay.
Payton maybe 6'5", but has bunnies out of the gym. Moody sitting at 6'7", 6'8", more of a forward rather than a guard-forward hybrid like Payton. Moody's a solid, strictly forward. I think they went with the size, but I can't even blame them because like Payton played well, but I can't look back at this game and been like, well, if Kerr played Payton over Moody, like I don't really think anything changed.
Yeah.
It was just that Steph Curry and Draymond played bad in the final 2 minutes, and Curry could not get a stop on defense because he was getting targeted so much. So that's just really, if I were to put a blame on something, I would put a blame on Kerr for not giving Steph Curry help. Like I know this, and I want to relate this actually back to the Heat again because I'm a fan and I watch them so often. When Tyler Hero is getting hunted defensively, they don't leave him there on an island. It might hurt you generally, but they'll either take him out or when they get it one-on-one on like the left wing, they'll send Bam or Jimmy on a double and make it get out of his hands. Now, defense and will have to fly around and rotate, but it's better than just getting beat by the same thing over and over again because, Chase, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That was allowing Curry to play one-on-one defense because the Lakers were feasting on him.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good, like, game planning by Darvin Ham and the staff, right? Like, okay, we talk about the Lakers' size, length, physicality, them having the clear edge over Golden State. And everybody wants to point to AD and LeBron because, obviously, they impact the game there. But also, with Steph Curry on the floor, given the Lakers' length, height, athleticism, size, and physicality, let's hunt him on some of these switches. And anytime anybody is switched up on Steph, go after him. Couple of reasons. Let's get him into foul trouble, which they did. He had 5 fouls in this game. And also, we can get buckets off of Steph as well. And then, when Steph is guarding somebody one-on-one, what are the Warriors going to do? Probably shield somebody over toward that side, which then gives the Lakers another look to shoot the basketball from elsewhere. So, interesting stuff, man. I'm fascinated. I mean, Steve Kerr's tried everything. He started JaMychal Green 2 games in this series. He started Gary Payton tonight. That is 3 different starting 5s in the first 4 games of this series. What's left? I mean, you scored 17 points in the fourth quarter if you're the Warriors, and you wasted a Steph Curry triple-double. Lonnie Walker cooked you for 15 in the final quarter.
Oof.
Nuts.
You mentioned the word fascinated. I think that's the perfect word, because what is Steve Kerr going to do from now until Wednesday? Game 5 is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Warriors on the brink of elimination, need to win the next 3 games, come back from 3-1. Only a handful of teams have ever done it. But good news is the Warriors have done it before, obviously way back in the day, 15-16 season. But I don't know what the adjustment's going to be. I thought Steve Kerr made an excellent adjustment today, but the Warriors still only end up with 101 points. Bad night from 3 as a team, but I feel like they got a lot of open looks. I think if I had to put one closing word on this, is that the inefficiency of Klay Thompson and his inability to hit the big threes like he used to in today's game, and the inability for Steph Curry to get a stop on the other end, is what allowed the Lakers to overcome a 7-point lead at the start of the fourth and take Game 4 in a commanding 3-1 lead.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to do it for our post-game show here. Thanks to everybody who tuned in all throughout the night. Lakers, 3-1 commanding lead over the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors. The final tallies here tonight. 173,000 people joined us on Warriors today. We were able to surpass 52,000 subs. Whether the Warriors stay alive or they don't, you can count on us for year-round, nearly daily coverage right here on the show. And, of course, we will be back Wednesday night for Game 5, do or die.